And we alive. We alive once again. And we are here to talk about the Champions League. I'm late. No, I'm not late. I've been here. Gotta get some things in order, you know what I'm saying? Not late at all. Not late. Excuse me. So, from the Carabao Cup stream until now, I went upstairs, I ate some food, I wrote down a few things, like made some notes, just a little guide, not much. And then I took a nap. I took about a 45-minute nap, got up, took a shower, and I'm back. You know what I mean? Got the work set out, and I'm about to get it done. So, was a nice little stream talking about the Carabao Cup final there. And now we're about to talk about something of utmost significance, the Champions League semi-final, where Real Madrid play Chelsea and PSG play Manchester City. So we are back once again. Definitely back once again. So yeah. So guys, I see oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. Uh Guys, Dildar, you need to chill, bro. I don't know what has gotten into you today, but you gotta relax, man. You gotta relax. Seriously. You really gotta relax. See what I'm saying? You're putting yourself in a prime situation to get banned. Just chill out, bro. Just chill out. Let's have a nice little stream here. You see what I'm saying? Let's have a nice stream here. Fix the sound on your end. Sound is fine. God damn, man. Jesus Christ. Anyways, we got some problematic people in here, man. We got some real problematic people in here, I'm telling you. And it's very, very confusing to me. You see what I'm saying? But let's talk a bit about the Champions League, guys. You know what I mean? Like you come back here to do the stream, and then there's people trying to throw you off right away. Like you see what I'm saying? And people like that I would ban immediately. But this is a guy who comes on the stream all the time. So, like, come on, bro. Just relax. You see what I'm saying? Big up to the boy Robert Robinson in the house. Let us do this. Jesus, man. Annoying. Very, very annoying. So, we got the Champions League, man. The elephant in the room. The Champions League that was put in jeopardy because of the European Super League, of course. And we won't be touching too much on the European Super League today, but I do want to talk about the European Super League. I do want to talk about the new Champions League format and all that good stuff. So, who's still in the Champions League? Man City, PSG, Real Madrid, and Chelsea. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at each team's path to the final. That is something we could actually look at so we could, have insight on how each team got to where they are right now in this stage of the tournament. So let's do this. Let us do this. So let me get the UEFA website pulled up, and we're going to look at all the stuff, man. We're going to look at all the stuff, and we are going to get things going. So yeah, so bam. All right. So we're going to do a quick recap of the Champions League up until this point. And this is why I like to do live streams, because it's interactive, plus I'm freestyling at the same time, and there's no edits. So the time I would take to do the live stream I would take twice the amount of time to put out a 20-minute video. So let's do this, man. Let's take a look at the Champions League, going back from the group stages until the semis. So this is how the group stages went. Group A, all the teams in Group A has been knocked out. The defending champions Bayern Munich topped that group. Atletico came in second, Salzburg third, Lokomotiv fourth, and none of these teams are in the competition. Real Madrid, who topped their group in Group B, are in the semis, and they barely got to the freaking round of 16 if you really check this group out. What is this? There's something like hanging down here. What the hell is this? Yeah, but Real Madrid, they did lose twice in their group. drawn once and won 3 games. They still end up topping their group, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was a very, very tight group. Shakhtar really give Real Madrid a run for their money, but the other teams, didn't really. You know what I'm saying? So if you check Real Madrid, which is one of the teams, they did lose 2-3 at home to Shakhtar Donetsk. They drew to Borussia Mönchengladbach. They did beat Inter 3-2. Very, very tight games here for Real Madrid. They beat Inter 2-0. They lost to Shakhtar twice, both home and away. And you could see here against Borussia Mönchengladbach in the game that would have determined whether they went through or not, they beat Gladbach. So barely went through. And Inter and Shakhtar, they drew their game. So good stuff there by Real Madrid, proving that they are still one of the best teams in Europe, getting through their group, round of 16, which will get 2 quarterfinals, and now the semis where they will face Chelsea. In Group C, Manchester City topped their group, and City are the only team left in the competition not to lose a match. Chelsea lost, Real Madrid lost, and PSG lost. So City are the only unbeaten team left in the competition, man. It is ridiculous. Is that a sign that Man City are actually going to go on to win the Champions League? Because remember, last season, Bayern Munich won every single game, and they went on to win. You see what I mean? And Man City have not conceded a lot of goals either. So they run through the group stages above Porto, who did make it to the quarterfinals. Olympiacos and Marseille were no match for the citizens. And this is where the problem lies in the Champions League too, guys, these games, City versus Olympiacos versus Marseille, a lot of people not really tuning into these games like they should, though. That's the whole problem, and that's what the Super League, that was the argument of the Super League. So, yeah, City topping the group there. Group D, Liverpool topped their group. They have been knocked out of the competition in the quarterfinals. Atalanta coming in second. They did make it to the round of 16, but didn't get past Real Madrid. AFC Ajax, they just got knocked out of the Europa League. And Midtjylland, who managed to pick up a draw in their final group game against Liverpool. The game that I think could have actually decided Liverpool's fate this season when their star man Diego Jota picked up an injury in that game. So I don't know why this piece of thread is like hanging down from my hat right now, and it's very, very distracting. And I think if I pull this thread out, it's going to destroy the whole cap. Ooh, did the hat fall apart? I don't think so. So that's it for that group. Group E, Chelsea, 6 games, 14 points. They topped their group. They did not lose during the group phase, but they just lost against Porto, even though they had a better goal difference than Porto. Not the goal difference. They beat Porto in the tie, but they lost that game, and they were really good during the group. You see what I mean? Smashed up Sevilla with Giroud scoring 4 goals and all. And Sevilla, who did, make it to the round of 16, they got knocked out. Krasnodar and Rennes. So you see, it goes back to, these little games again, so UEFA has to do something in order to beef up the tournament for real. Maybe the team that comes in second or third from France does not qualify. You see what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe. So Group F, we got Dortmund, Lazio, Club Brugge, and Zenit. We don't need to go too deep into that. Dortmund just got knocked out by Man City. Lazio got, pushed aside by Bayern Munich in the round of 16. Group G, the heavyweights of Juventus, Barcelona already knocked out of the tournament. Dynamo Kiev and Ferencváros, who didn't, do too badly in their group despite losing 5 of 6 games still. And the last group there with PSG topping the group, tied on points with Leipzig, Man United missing out, and Istanbul Başakşehir here. So PSG still in the tournament. So that's that for the group stages. So remember, right now we're taking a look at where each club, the path to the semifinals. So we got to get to the round of 16. And in the round of 16 here, guys, we had PSG beating Barcelona 4-1 in the first leg. And we're not going to take a look at the other team. Well, we can, but Liverpool beating Leipzig. We had Porto beating Juventus. That was a shocker, right, guys? Sevilla losing to Dortmund 2-3. Then we had Atleti lost to Chelsea. That was a game that I expected Atletico to at least win, but Chelsea came out on top there, and Bayern Munich brushed past Lazio like we all expected. Real Madrid beat the vibrant Atalanta, and Man City pushed aside Mönchengladbach. In the second leg of the round of 16, Juventus did beat Porto 3-2, but Porto went on under away goal rule. We had Dortmund and Sevilla drawing. Dortmund winning 5-4 on aggregate. Liverpool beating Leipzig 2-0 to win 4-0 on aggregate. And PSG and Barcelona 1-1 draw, 5-2 on aggregate for PSG. Man City beat Gladbach 2-0 again, 4-0 on aggregate. Real Madrid 3-1, 4-1 on aggregate. Chelsea 2-0 over Atletico Madrid. Another impressive performance by the Blues. 3-0 on aggregate, and Bayern 6-2 on aggregate after beating Lazio 2-1. So now we're at the quarterfinal stage. The draws were made, and we had City versus Dortmund, Porto versus Chelsea, Bayern Munich versus PSG, and Real Madrid versus Liverpool. And, the Liverpool fans did think that they were going to get past Real Madrid. But from my prediction, I told you it was not going to happen, as Real Madrid smashed Liverpool 3-1 in the first leg. City beat Dortmund 2-1. The City-Dortmund games were, very controversial, where there were some decisions made and people thought that Dortmund should have gone through, So Bayern Munich 2, Paris 3, Porto 0, Chelsea 2. And then we move on to the quarterfinal second leg, where Porto did beat Chelsea 1-0, courtesy of a bicycle kick by Mehdi Taremi, the Iranian international. But Chelsea did win on aggregate 2-1. 1-0 win for Bayern Munich over PSG, where that's the first game they lost in the Champions League this season. But PSG go through on the away goal rule. Dortmund lost again to City. City go through 4-2. And Liverpool and Real Madrid played to a 0-0 draw, where Real Madrid went through 3-1 and aggregate. And that's the path so far. We are now at the semi-finals, where Real Madrid play Chelsea in the first leg and PSG play Manchester City. The games will be Tuesday, which is tomorrow, the 27th of April, where I will be doing a watch-along to that game, and a post-match analysis after the watch-along in the same live stream. And on Wednesday, City, go away to PSG, where I will be doing a post-match analysis video and not a watch-along to that one. So what are you guys saying in the chat right now? How's everybody feeling? How is everybody feeling, man? So the Formidables is saying, actually, some people have overlooked City in the Champions League in the defense to do their job, their job good on both legs. I think City have a good chance, in my opinion. So we have here Gregor saying, gotta go to work, have a good stream, Dom. Thank you very much. Know you're probably gone already, but yeah. So what else we have here? So Taha Bezri is saying, hello, I just broke my fast, so I feel good. Blessed Ramadan to all of you Muslims. Okay, so why did you break your fast? Is it time? Is it time? So do big up to everybody in here right about now, man. Big up to everybody in here right about now. Appreciate it. We got Hector Morphin in here. Martin Kolev. We have Steve in the house. How are you doing, Steve? And what else are you guys saying in the chat right now? We have AD in the house. So we have Kashtub Pardeshi is saying, heavy rain is expected in Madrid on Tuesday, the day of the UCL game against Chelsea. So it could be a rainy day. Could be a rainy day. We saw the game where PSG played Bayern Munich on the road. There was a lot of snow. You see what I'm saying? There was a lot of snow. So And did PSG went on to win that game? So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But with football, the weather can't stop the thing unless it's really, really, really bad weather. So hello to Dupe, Man City FC in the house. We have Kwesi Kayer saying Chelsea is definitely winning the Champions League. Well, let's see what happens. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for dropping your predictions here. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that prediction here. Let me see. Asian Sensational, who's always seems to be somewhat against Man City. There's a lot of people who has an agenda against Man City for some reason. He says, PSG coming hard despite the defense. Icardi, Mbappe, Di Maria, Neymar, Jackson, and Keane should be good. Maybe all these players are not even fit, Steve. Maybe they're not. But we shall see, though. We shall see. We shall see. So, thank you very much for that comment. Anyways, thank you very much. So, you guys are not really saying much right about now. So, we are going to continue. So, we've talked about the journey of each club. We've touched on that. And what we're going to do, I want to talk about the history, the UCL history for each team. So, I'm just going to go over to each club and we're going to talk about their UEFA Champions League history. We're just going to look back at their past UEFA Champions League seasons. We're not going to go too deep into it, but we just want to look at their seasons and, to give you guys some insight of how these clubs have been doing over the years in the Champions League. So we're going to bring up the cup history and we got to take a look at that. And that's why I like to do this live stream. You see what I'm saying? I like to do it in this fashion so that we could be very interactive and we could go into detail. And that's what you're going to get from my live streams. Not everybody do their live streams like this. Some people just like to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and give their opinions. But I'm going to give you cold, hard facts as well. So thank you very much. Stuart Barkley is saying, hold my beer, Dom. You should be holding my beer. You know what I mean? Here you go. Hold my beer, man. I'm drinking a Corona right now. What are you guys having? So big up to Legend Sweet. Thank you very much. I think Legend Sweet is actually the Sheikh Mansour in disguise, the owner of the, Man City club, Man City team. I think you're Sheikh Mansour in disguise, because he is a City fan as well. Man City versus Real Madrid Champions League final. Remember, I told you that. Everyone. So we have Legend Suite coming in with the $4.99 super chat and making a very, very, very bold predictions. So the Formidables is saying Haaland was unstoppable before City. Kane today as well. Next, Mbappe. You have a great point there. You have a very, very good point. Erling Haaland just destroyed everybody's defense until he met City. He only picked up some assists. You see what I'm saying? And every week in the Bundesliga, he's scoring a lot of goals. So the fact that our defense was able to keep them at bay. Yeah, if you're watching this and you don't know, I'm a City fan, but I try to keep it, I try to just put my bias aside for most part. We dealt with Haaland, and that was a big achievement. That was a huge, huge achievement. So we're going to take a look at this right now, guys. We're going to start with Chelsea. And we're going to take a look at their Champions League history right now. So this is it, their Champions League history. Let's look at their Champions League history. Okay, so it's there on the screen for all to see. Let me actually make that a little bigger so you guys could see what's going on there. Let me make that a little bigger. All right, that's big. That is big. Maybe it's a little too big. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. So shout outs to everybody in the stream right now. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Let's get the stream to 100 thumbs up, because people will be stopping by. So let's do that. So this is Chelsea for you guys. This is Chelsea FC, the Champions League history. You guys are here. You're going to learn some new things. You're going to, see what each club has been doing in the Champions League over the past couple seasons. Well, a lot of seasons. We're going to go far. We're going to go far back. So they're in the semifinals this season to face Real Madrid. Last year, they got knocked out in the round of 16 against Bayern Munich, where they lost 7-1. So that was a drubbing. We all remember what happened there. You know, Bayern Munich loves to play against those London clubs. They absolutely adore playing against the London clubs. So as you notice, 1 year was skipped there. The 18-19 season, Chelsea did not play in the Champions League, but they did play in the Europa League, where they did go on to win that competition. And I think the Europa League should be somewhere down at the bottom here. Yeah, so yeah, it's right here. So the Europa League in the 18-19 season, Chelsea went on to beat Arsenal 4-1, and they won that one. They also won the 2012-13 Europa League by beating Benfica 2-1. So just note that they won the final of the Club World Cup back in 2012-13 as well. Well, no. They actually lost that. Pardon me. They lost that. It's in red. Corinthians won that. So we are talking about the Champions League right now anyways. So in terms of the Champions League, you could see the last 4 seasons before this season, Chelsea made it to the round of 16, where they either missed out on the Champions League altogether or they were in the Europa League in some of those years. Like you have the 16-17 season, they weren't in the Champions League, and the 18-19 season. So got knocked out by Barcelona, got knocked out by PSG twice. So Chelsea does have a bone to pick with PSG. So if they do meet each other in the final, well, they would have memories of those times they were knocked out during the round of 16. I clearly remember, this is when I really, really got back into the Champions League, guys. Well, not got back into the Champions League. This is when I really, 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 really got into watching a lot of club football. It was when I actually moved out of my dad's house, out of my dad's basement. I was living on my own. I had the DVR. I used to record all them Champions League games. And I remember that semi-final against Atletico Madrid, where Thibaut Courtois was the hero here. Who remembers that? Because I remember it like it was yesterday. And it was a long time ago. It was 7 years ago. That's a long time. That is a long time. So the year before that, they actually got knocked out at the group stage after winning it. So as defending champions, where they beat Bayern Munich 5-4 on penalties, they got knocked out in the freaking group stage, and that must have been very disappointing for the Chelsea fans. So 10-11 quarterfinals, played Man United, lost. Last 16 in the 9-10, lost to the eventual winners Inter Milan. 08-09 semi-finals. I think Barcelona did go on to win it that season, right? They got knocked out by Barcelona. They played the final in the 07-08 and lost to Man United. Semi-finals in 06-07, lost to Liverpool. Last 16 in 05-06, semi-finals 04-05, 03-04 semi-finals, and Chelsea first made it to the new Champions League format back in 1999-2000, where they made the quarterfinals. So we could say that Chelsea have been a very, very successful Champions League club. We could say that. And we cannot write Chelsea off. Chelsea are not a team that I'm going to write off. I did write them off in the quarterfinals, But, I'm not writing them off anymore. They could go on to win the damn thing. They knocked us out of the FA Cup. We see what they're doing in the league under Thomas Tuchel, and they're very, very, good in defense, and they pose a threat going forward. So defense wins you titles, you know what I'm saying? So they have all the prerequisites to go on to win the Champions League as well, because judging from their history, they have Champions League pedigree. They have won it once. They have gotten to the finals on multiple occasions, semi-final. And this is not unfamiliar territory for Chelsea. They definitely could go on to lift the thing. What are you guys saying right now in the chat, if anything at all? So we have, what else we got here? JaVale Harris saying, remember, guys, City did not have a shot on target against Kepa in goal versus a team that conceded 5 in one game against a relegation team. Okay, we're not gonna go too deep into that comment right there because yeah, it's just he's just giving his opinion. So let me see. Let me see. Let me see here in terms of comments. Oh, JaVale Harris saying Atletico will smash Chelsea. Oh, Atletico are terrible. Porto will smash Chelsea. Oh, Porto are weak and have injuries now. Madrid are gonna smash Chelsea. Which one is it, guys? Look, bro, I know you're a Chelsea fan, but I'm giving Chelsea the respect they deserve after, because I'm one of those who did predict Chelsea not to get past Atleti and not to get past Porto. And they did. And that's what you need. You need your club to defy the odds and get past the teams who, appear to be favorite. Because look at what Atleti were doing in the league. Look at what Porto did against Juventus. So, of course, people are going to give Porto, the edge with the way Chelsea were. Chelsea were like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're winning games, but 1-0 and come on, So, you give Porto the edge. But they are determining factors to why, Porto were very light in the first leg. They didn't have some of their key players, but Chelsea did lose the second leg. So, come on here. Come on. Take it easy. So, we have Moritz in here who's saying maybe Tuchel will win against his former club, PSG. Leslie Jim, big up to you. He says, if Chelsea have pedigree, then Real Madrid have even more. You're right. And we will get to Real Madrid pretty soon. We will definitely get to Real Madrid pretty soon. So Ibrahima Dagnoko is asking, what do you think about the La Liga running so far? Well, I think Atletico Madrid should have been points upon points ahead, and the situation should not have been how it is right now. And we will check La Liga table. We will check all of that. This is what this live stream is all about. We're going to check the various leagues, but we're going through the history of each club right now. So, guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Let's get it to 50 thumbs up if we can, ASAP. So, thanks again to, Legend Suite. Appreciate it. It says, Dominic, don't sleep on Real Madrid. I am not sleeping on Real Madrid, hence the reason why we are going to go on to talk about Real Madrid's history in the Champions League. But for Chelsea, though, before we go on to Real Madrid there, let's just look at Chelsea if they had any more history in terms of the European Cup. So we go back here, and this is in the League Cups and all that, so we're not talking about that right about now. So you have like regional tournaments in terms of the Intercity Fairs Cup back in 68, 69. They got to the second round, semifinals in 65, 66, 59, 60. So against a Belgrade 11 and against Barcelona. So Chelsea have been in European competitions for quite some time. And find the European Cup section. I'm going to find that. So UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. You have they won that in 97, 98 against Stuttgart, and in 70, 71 against Real Madrid. I think if UEFA actually want to bring back something really nice, guys, like, we have all this talk about the Super Cup and all this kind of, not the Super Cup, the Super League and all of that. They could bring back a Cup Winners' Cup. If you want to generate income and you want to actually give the fans something that they could actually enjoy, bring back tournaments. The past is always going to repeat itself. Things are going to repeat itself from the past. Bring back the Cup Winners' Cup. You see what I mean? So, for example, this season in the FA Cup, Chelsea or Leicester, you could have a team like Leicester playing, let's say, whoever wins the cup in Germany. Bayern Munich won't be in it this season. You see what I'm saying? So it could be even a Holstein Kiel who is in the semifinal. Let's say they go on to win and get to the final and they win. Then you'll have more revenue coming into these smaller clubs who went on to win their domestic cups. You see what I mean? And you have A Cup Winners' Cup, you will have more to watch on TV, and it's legit. You see what I'm saying? It's inclusive, not exclusive. It's inclusive, not exclusive like the European Super League. So maybe this is what UEFA need to do to bring back some competitiveness and some entertainment and enjoyment within club football. Cup Winners' Cup is something. What do you guys think, guys? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, because these are things that were there but were taken away. You see what I'm saying? These were taken away. So maybe they could bring that back. So instead of maybe bringing a conference league, maybe they should have done a Cup Winners' Cup, because I don't know how much revenue the conference league is going to generate. Maybe it will generate revenue because there's going to be smaller clubs that's going to get a taste of, European football and some of the revenue. Maybe the conference league could help. I know I've taught down the conference league and all, but when you really think about the conference league, guys, when you really go into it and you really sit down and you say, the conference league could actually be very helpful. But maybe not to a team like Liverpool, or let's say Arsenal qualify for it this season. But it may have been helpful to a team like, let's say, Leeds get into the Conference League. They'll get some revenue. And they'll be in Europe still. But it will help the smaller teams to actually, bring some revenue in. They'll be able to afford better players, and they'll climb the ladder up to the Europa League and then to the Champions League. So we're just looking at some positives there in terms of that. So going back to Chelsea there, the UEFA Cup, which was the Europa League, they actually first round, second round, and first round. You have the Europa League, where they haven't been in that a lot, and the UEFA Super Cup. And they don't have much history in terms of the European Cup, because, Chelsea is a team that money just came into lately, just like Manchester City. And yeah, that's basically what's going on. Roman Abramovich era, the success has been prevalent. So yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing anything there for Chelsea, and I'm not. Let's take a look at Real Madrid really quick. We're going to take a look at Real Madrid, and we're going to do the same for Real Madrid and look at their European quality, and they have a lot. They have a lot of trophies there. So the Formidables is saying UEFA should only play the champions of their respective leagues in the Champions League. Simple. I've been saying that. That's how it used to be. But other clubs felt like they weren't getting any money. They weren't getting the money because they weren't winning the league every year to be in the tournament. So in order to get a slice of the pie, they had to include the second place and the third place teams from these leagues, and with the coefficient rankings and all. Like if you rank 1 to 4, you get 4 teams. That is bogus. You see what I'm saying? That is stifling the football in those countries that are ranked 20th to 30. You see what I'm saying? Whereas the champions of those clubs, those leagues, should be in the Champions League, right? Getting that television money, getting that Champions League money. So therefore, I've been talking about it. Right? This is how the money should have been distributed. This is just my idea, right? Teams from 1 to 32. Leagues from 1 to 32, they get in, right? They get in. I know there's going to be some, but there also could be some giant killings. Leagues from 1 to 32, right? The winner qualifies. Right? Or if you want to qualify the first, let's say, 20 winners from 1 to 20 qualify, and then do a playoff from, let's say, 21 to 40. If you want to do that to see who gets the last places. If you want to do that, right? Let's say you do that. Then you're going to have money going to the winner of the Hungarian league, which, let's say it's Ferencváros. Let's say the winner of the Czech league, let's say it's Slavia Praha. You see what I'm saying? So then the money goes into what you do now. You don't give the winner of the league all the Champions League money. What you then do is give the winner some money, and then you distribute the money towards the other clubs within the league so that each club could also strengthen, use the money however you want to strengthen your team, because if you only give it to the club that wins the title, they would just be stronger and stronger every year, and they would be the only one qualifying for the Champions League. You see what I'm saying? So when you distribute the money across these leagues, because the club made it to the Champions League, then they'll attract better players, which would in turn make the league better. Then when you have better players in the league, and then you have the richer clubs purchasing the players, which would bring in more revenue so they can go and get more players again. And you see what I'm saying? And there could be competitiveness in Europe. There could be, but the way it is set up, it's only set up for the big clubs to keep getting bigger, to keep being more successful year after year, basically. You get it? That's how it is. Look at over in Croatia. Dinamo Zagreb wins the league every year. Almost every year. They get into the Champions League or the Europa League. They keep getting the money. They keep getting better and better and better. So they're very difficult to dethrone. The other teams struggles. So then it makes the league look weak because you only have one strong team. You get what so it is what it is. And then the fact that only Dinamo Zagreb are in the Champions League, they buy the best players from the other teams, making them weaker. You see what I mean? So the system is just flawed, man. It is just flawed. It is just flawed, man. So Angela Reyes, we're talking about the Champions League. That's what we're talking about. It is just flawed right about now. But guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Do appreciate that. So we're going to get into Real Madrid, check their Champions League history and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So when we're done, we're going to check both of the ties, and we're going to look at the head-to-head and all that good stuff. We're going to have all the meaty information that, we're going to delve into. We have to talk a little bit about each manager. We're going to talk about some key players. I want to talk about the Champions League format, touch on a little bit about the Super League. We're going to make predictions. We're going to do a lot of stuff today. We're going to do a lot of stuff, and we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it in good time. So we are Real Madrid right now. Real Madrid. Okay, I should have did all this behind the scenes, but should have done that behind the scenes. But Real Madrid. Okay, where we got the information here again? Yeah, I think this is a little too big here. Gotta get it was a little too big. Cup history. We got the cup history here, and we're going to take a look at Real Madrid's cup history. And we see the Champions League is right at the top. And you could see news there that David Alaba has decided to join Real Madrid, will sign long-term contracts. So that's what's going on for next season. So if you look at what Real Madrid has been doing here in the Champions League, guys, year after year after year, man, it's simply amazing, minus the last 2 years where they got knocked out in the round of 16 by Man City and Ajax, okay? Semi-finals this year. Last 16 for the last 2 years. But look at that. 3 Champions League wins in a row. Beating Liverpool, Juventus, and Atletico Madrid. A lot of hearts got shattered there, especially Juventus hearts and Atletico Madrid hearts. And semi-final in the 14-15 season, beating Juventus. No, got beaten by Juventus, pardon me. And they did get their revenge over Juventus in the final. But look at that, in 2013-14 against Atletico Madrid in the final. They beat Atleti in the final twice. I feel bad for Atleti, man. Seriously. I really feel bad for this team because they should have had a Champions League win during that little era, that period where they did win La Liga and they did disrupt the other things, stopping Barcelona and Real Madrid from winning the title over there. And they should have won one of them Champions League titles, but Real Madrid did. 4 Champions League titles in the last decade there. And look at that, semifinal, semifinal, semifinal. So it's just been dominance, man, in the 2010s for Real Madrid in the Champions League. 09-10, last 16, a lot of last 16s there. This is crazy. From 9-10 to 04-05 between those periods, the last 16 every single season. Every season. Then 03-04 quarterfinal, semifinal, and they won it in 01-02 semifinals. So they've had the periods, the Galactico periods here where they semifinals, winner, semifinals, winner, winner. Back in, so it's just a ridiculous record they have in the Champions League. So in the Champions League era, that's 7 Champions League titles, which is quite impressive. It is impressive. And they've won the Super Cup 4 times. This is crazy. Simply unbelievable. A record coveted by many. And I mean by many, many, many. Club World Cup, they have won it 4 times. Only missing out back in 2009, 2000. And if you check here, European Champions Clubs Cup. This is the old Champions League format. And they were in it. They were in it. They were in it. They made it to the final without winning it that year. And they lost to Liverpool in 80-81. And if you go all the way back to the early days, you go all the way back, they've been in there, man. Champions League pedigree year after year. Look at that. The first 5 Champions League tournaments, Real Madrid won every single one of them. And I bet most of y'all in here didn't even know this. And that is what you're getting from the live stream. Final, winner. So they're easily the most successful club in terms of the Champions League and the European Champions Clubs Cup tournament, which is simply mind-blowing for Real Madrid. And because their Champions League, their record has been so strong, we don't even need to go into like a UEFA Cup, which is the Europa League equivalent, because they didn't frequent that competition, but they made it to the final twice. They didn't win it. Cup Winners' Cup, they never won it either. So you don't see anything about Europa League because they're not a Europa League club. You see what I'm saying? They're not a Europa League club. They've never been in the Europa League during that era. They've always been qualifying for the Champions League. So that's Real Madrid. That is Real Madrid. So what we have here in terms of comments, we have Elevator Kid saying, "Hi Dom, good to see fans back in the stadium. Congrats for winning the Carabao Cup for the 4th time in a row." Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Juso Jack says, "Mahrez is amazing and having a magnificent performance in each game. His ball control is real magic." Yeah. Those balls that Cancelo sprayed over to Mahrez, man, simply amazing, man. And his first touch is just freaking impeccable. So, yeah. Thanks for the congratulations there. Appreciate that. So, big up to B2K Julian in the house who says NASA, yeah. We out of this world, man. You're out of this world. The boy Dom is extraterrestrial, so yeah. So look, that's Real Madrid in terms of their Champions League caliber there. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at the teams with the lesser of a history in terms of Champions League success, and that's PSG and Manchester City. So I'm going to pull up the PSG stat right now. We're going to look into that. And if you are getting value from this live stream and you are yet to like the video, and if you're watching the replay, make sure you like the video. Leave a nice comment if you're getting value here. All right? That's very, very important. Very important that you acknowledge, you see what I'm saying, the information that I'm sharing with you right now. So we're going to take a look at PSG. All right. PSG. I'm going to make that a little bigger for you so you can see. You know what I mean? So you don't have to strain your eyeballs there. I think that's big enough. I think that's pretty big. Pretty big. Pretty big. And I see big up to Dems in the house who says 11:15 p.m. in the UK. How are you doing, man? How are you doing, Dems? We have Let's Mats Debate says, "Great stream as usual, Dom. Thank you very much." Cash to be saying, "Wants Kane in City." Look, that'll be a nice signing. That'll be a nice signing, man. That'd be a nice signing. So take a look at the Real Madrid, the PSG record there, pardon me, where they're in the semifinals this season, but last season they made it all the way to the final, so that's pretty consistent there, and they have a great chance to make it to yet another final. Last season they lost 1-0 to the eventual winners, Bayern Munich. But before that, you could see there, round of 16, 3 times in a row, they have been qualifying for the Champions League because they've been winning the league on title every single damn season. And you check their quarterfinals from 12-13 to 15-16. So pretty poor if you ask me for the money they spent. And the same goes for Man City. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat nothing. One of these teams should have won the Champions League already, and they now have another chance to do so. Very, very good chance. Before the 2010s, they did make it to the group stage from 04 in 04-05 and 2000-2001, and group stage in 97-98, and they did get to the semifinal back in 94-95. In terms of the Super Cup, they did make it to the final of that competition. They lost to Juventus, UEFA Super Cup. So they went to Champions League qualifying a few times back in the 90s, and they have been in the Europa League on 2 occasions, the group stage in 11-12 and 10-11, the last 16. And they also went into Europa League qualifying. So PSG has been on the come up, guys. They have been on the come up. So it's just not like they came to prominence like with a snap of a finger. They had to grind their way through Europa League and stuff. They were also in European Champions Clubs Cup, which is the old format of the Champions League, where the winners did qualify. The winner of your league did qualify, and the winner only. So that's why you see in a team like TJ Vitkovice. Never heard of that team ever. That's from Czech Republic, and they're still in existence. And imagine, they used to be the winners of the Czech league, and the total market value of this squad right now is 650,000 euros, which is nothing, man. So this is a club that used to be huge, Vitkovice, and now they're a little itty-bitty club. UEFA Cup. This is the Europa League, equivalent. UEFA Cup. They frequent that tournament, frequent it, and furthest they got to was a semifinal. UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, they won it in 95, 96, which is their biggest achievement in European competition thus far. So that's the Champions League on European League, European League's pedigree for PSG. All right, so yeah. If you guys have anything to add in the chat, please do so. I do appreciate that. So let's move on to Manchester City. Where we're breaking this thing down, guys. This is a live stream where we're taking our time and we're going into each team. We're not just talking like, we'll get to that part where I'll give you my thoughts on how each team, are playing and these things like that. But I like to take the time to go into detail for us to, take a look at the history, how these clubs came to prominence and all these things, instead of just, if I just come here and I give you my thoughts or whatnot, okay, bam, how long could I go on for doing that? You see what I mean? So I'm just going to give you guys some facts, some value. So let's talk about Man City. And we're going along pretty fine. So we're going to talk about City. Let me pull that up on the screen. And it's crazy, though. The rise of Man City is a crazy story, Was playing in the third tier. But, how 23 years ago, 20 to 23 years ago, third tier football. So simply ridiculous that they in the Champions League semifinal now. You see what I mean? So yeah, City fans have all right to celebrate. So let's look at their Champions League caliber here. Let's see. Look at this. Bam. All right. Let me make this a little bigger for the people who can't see that well. And semifinals. This is the second time that City have gotten to the semifinal of the Champions League in its current state. And they only started getting into the Champions League back in 11-12. where City even had to go through a qualifying round against Steaua Bucharest, where they got smashed 6-0 in 2016-17. Europa League, City played in 10-11 and 11-12, got to the last 16. Europa League qualifying. So City did come up. And the European Champions Club Cup, the old Champions League, they made it to the first round, got knocked out by Fenerbahce. The Europa League equivalent, UEFA Cup, 08, 09, 03, 04, second round, and quarterfinals back in 78, 79. And those days, they made it to the first round of that tournament. UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, City won it in 69-70 against Garnik Zabars, a team from Poland, and they got knocked out by Chelsea in 70-71. So a lot of people say City does not have any history, but that's some history for you guys there. Cup Winners' Cup win in 69-70, semifinals is 70-71. A bit of UEFA Cup there, the Europa League equivalent back in the 70s, and even a Champions League equivalent back in 68-69. So yeah, there you go. And in terms of the Champions League, guys, let's talk about that. Man City knocked out their first two Champions League campaigns, knocked out in the group stages, right? Knocked out in the group stage. Then the last 16, twice in a row, knocked out both times by FC Barcelona. Real Madrid in 15-16 knocked out in the semifinal, and then against Monaco last 16. Not Real Madrid, Liverpool. Where I covered these on the channel. Liverpool, Spurs, and Lyon both knocked City out in the quarterfinals, and they got past that quarterfinal curse, and now they've made it to the semifinal to play Paris Saint-Germain. So, there you go. There you go. So this is the kid over here. Man City signed Keke from Fluminense. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I got to check this kid out. I got to make a reaction video checking out this kid to see if he is any good. But I heard he's a gem. I really heard he's a gem. So in terms of the history there, you guys have just gone into the history, and you know some things that you didn't know before you come into this live stream. And I could assure that every single person in here learned something. I know this. Everybody learned something. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to go over to the UEFA website. But before we do that, if you guys have anything to ask or you have anything to say, please do so. I'll be reading some comments right about now. So we have, in terms of comments, let's keep it Champions League. Let's keep it to the topic, guys. Let's keep it to the topic. Let's talk about the Champions League here and not about the Carabao Cup or anything. I've already touched on that already. B2K is asking if there's any FIFA. No, there's no FIFA tonight. If I play any FIFA, I'll be playing FIFA by myself for like half hour or so. But I won't stream FIFA tonight because it's Sundays and I have to, hang out with the wife a little. And if you have a wife or a girlfriend, you would understand. Oh, man. So what do you guys have here in terms of anything to say? Big up to Adam the Great, big Chelsea fan in here, who says, is that an Italy's football kit from back in the day? This is AC Milan, an AC Milan jersey. AC Milan jersey, a retro AC Milan jersey. Looks fresh, right? How fresh does it look? Very fresh. Very fresh, man. So we have Cash Tube saying, just imagine Ronaldo in Europa League. Yeah, that would be crazy, right? That would be crazy. That would be crazy, man. Europa League for freaking Ronaldo. That would be nuts. But the thing is, just imagine Liverpool in the Conference League next season. That would be crazy. But I don't think Liverpool will get Europa League next season. Europa League. Europa League. Imagine, Salah and Mane and Firmino and Van Dijk and them in the Europa League. Have a blast, guys. Have a blast. So Trilla is saying, Dom looking like St. Vinci Maldini in that kit. Yeah. Yeah. This is a Roberto Baggio. think this is Baggio. Yeah, Baggio, baby, Baggio. Baggio kit. So Alfred Hines saying big up Dominic. I say Chelsea to the world. All the best to Chelsea in the Champions League semifinals. There, it's gonna be a rough one. To be honest, I don't even know who I'm picking though. I really don't know who I'm picking. I did pick PSG to meet Man City in the semis, and I picked PSG to move on, but I'm it's not final yet. I might change my mind on that prediction. I just might. Chelsea versus Real Madrid is also a tough one. It is also a very, very tough one, man. You see what I'm saying? It is also a very, 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 very tough one. So, yeah. Yeah, so if you guys have anything to say, I'm reading comments right now. So make sure you drop the comments in the chat right now. We'll definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. So, look. So, you see, the thing is, what I don't like about some of y'all, right, is you don't know what you're talking about, and then you'll make comments like this. You'll make comments like this about Baggio, a Juve legend, and Baggio played for Juve. Why don't you guys just take it easy, man? You see what I'm saying? And know what you're actually talking about. Know what you're talking about before you say what you're saying. Know what you're talking about, okay? Because the man did play for AC Milan. All right? So calm. Listen, you guys are a problem, you know. Odegaard, Dildar, you guys are a problem. I'm just going to put that. You guys are a problem. And you need to stop spreading things in the chat. You guys are a serious problem. King Latino says, watching from Costa Rica. Appreciate you tuning in, man. You know, how you doing? Hola. Hola. From New York City. How are you doing? How are you doing? How you say, how are you doing? ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, I think so. I've done Spanish in school. I can't remember the Spanish like that, man. You see what I'm saying? Can't remember the Spanish like that. Or even French. I did them a long time ago. So we have Adam saying, in terms of the UEFA Champions League question, will Ramos be available for the Chelsea game? Well, we are going to go into all of that right now, and we will get more information on that when we go to the official Champions League website, where they will give us some more information there. So we're going to talk about Real Madrid versus Chelsea, and then we go into the Man City PSG. All right, so we know in terms of injuries, players automatic, like out of the blue, not automatically, they miraculously get fit for games. Like how Harry Kane was fit for the cup final today and Spurs lost. Maybe he shouldn't have played. Maybe he shouldn't have risked his injury to play in the cup final. Didn't matter. He didn't matter. See what I'm saying? He didn't matter. So we have Jared Beeson is saying, how was your chicken and passion fruit juice? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I got full. I'm really full, and I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? Ready to go. All right, so we have Brazil Frass in here. Would you give Neymar the Ballon d'Or if he leads PSG to the Champions League title? It's a question of who should you give, whether it's Neymar or Kylian Mbappe. You see what I mean? I think Mbappe should get it over Neymar for what he's done in the Champions League, because Neymar was wasteful in that loss against Bayern Munich, and I don't think Neymar has played enough games. He's been injured a lot this season. If you're gonna give anybody the Ballon d'Or this season for winning the Champions League or anything, it should be Kylian Mbappe. That's my opinion. And from what Messi from what Messi did so far, no Ballon d'Or for him. But, you know, there's also Copa America coming up. There's World Cup qualify. There's a lot of things. The Ballon d'Or, I don't think it's decided. I don't know how much of the year it takes to decide that. But all I know is last year, 2020, should have been Robert Lewandowski. Should have been Lewandowski. If City go on to win the Champions League, go on to win the league, I think Kevin De Bruyne has a very, very good case. And if Belgium does well at the Euros, of course, the Euros would also be in the talk in terms of the Ballon d'Or as well. So yeah. So what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is we are going to bring up that game. We're gonna bring up that game with Chelsea and Real Madrid. We're getting into the nitty gritty now. We're really getting into the nitty gritty. Nice graphic there. Karim Benzema versus Thiago Silva. If he's fit and ready to go. That will be tomorrow, guys. And I will be live. I will be live tomorrow for a live watch along for that game. So turn your notifications on if you haven't yet done so, because your boy will be live in the flesh watching that one. I like doing watch-alongs, but not twice a day or every single day. I can't do that. So that's the graphic right there for the watch-along tomorrow. Designed by yours truly, of course, yours truly. And let's get into this. We're going to get into some information right now. Real Madrid hosts Chelsea in the UEFA Champions League semi-final first leg on Tuesday, April at 2100 Central European Time. So we have Real Madrid versus Chelsea build up, and we have we have some good stuff here. We have some good stories here. So in terms of, guys, a combined 11. In terms of a combined 11, let's talk a bit. Before we get into this, let's do something fun here. Let us do something fun. I won't be able to bring up a graphic on the screen and do a combined 11. I would have had to do this a week in advance and make things to do a combined 11. But we could do a combined 11 here. Real Madrid, Chelsea, combined 11. Ooh, who gets to be in goal? Let's talk about who gets to be in goal. Edouard Mendy, Kepa Arrizabalaga, or Thibaut Courtois? Who gets to be in goal? So AD is saying use Football Formations website. So AD got the sauce. Football Formations. Let me see something. Formations. Let me see something. I never visited that website, so I don't know. Football Formations website. AD, bro. Let me see. Is it this? I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta drop the link or something. You see what I'm saying? Football Formations website. We don't need to get too technical right now. Is it called the buildlineup.com or something? Okay, yeah, it's yeah. I think I found it. Are you talking about this, AD? Are you talking about this? Let me stop sharing the other screen and share this one. Are you talking about this? I didn't know about this. Are you talking about this right here? Is it this? Is it this you're talking about? This is kind of this is kind of clunky, to be honest. This is very clunky. But I like it still. I do like it. It's kind of clunky, though, if you ask me. Let me try to make it a little bigger. It's still kind of clunky. Are you guys seeing that properly? Because I'm hardly seeing what's going on there. But anyways, man, that is kind of clunky, though. We could just discuss it. Though. I don't like that website. I really don't like that website. It's kind of too much. So in goal, let's just talk. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. In goal, who's in goal? Courtois, Mendy, or Kepa? For me, to be honest, Mendy has been good, but I'll have to give it to Thibaut Courtois, though. I gotta put some respect on Courtois. I know he's had his down times, but I gotta give it to Courtois. He's a Belgian international goalkeeper and all, and he's been at Real Madrid. He's won things, and I gotta give it to Courtois. Mendy just came up. Come on, guys. God, show some goddamn respect, man. Mendy, nobody knew anything about Mendy before last year. Absolutely nothing. Okay? And Kepa, he's not even in the conversation. He's not even in the conversation. It has to be Thibaut Courtois. It has to be Courtois, who is a former Chelsea player, yes. It has to be Thibaut Courtois. So foothead.com squad builder. Foothead.com squad builder. Okay, let me see that one. Let me check that one out. Foothead. Let me see. Foothead.com/squad builder. Okay. Let me see. Foothead.com squad builder. Let me see if this one is any better. Okay. Oh my God. Jeez. This one is really good. This one is really freaking good. This is good. God damn. Thriller coming in with the, oh man, with the goodies here. I like this. This one is much better. This is much better. Oh my God. This is nice. This is nice, man. I like this. Listen, I like this. I like this. So the formation 4-4-3-3, bam. Thibaut Courtois. This is nice, man. I like this. I really, really like this, man. Thank you very much for, Courtois. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Thriller, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, Thriller. Oh, my God. Listen, you didn't have to do it like that. You didn't have to do it like that, Thriller, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Why you got to do that? Why you got to do that, man? All right, let me move. Yeah, that's good. That is good. So we got Kepa, not Kepa, Courtois. We got Courtois there. That's nice. This is nice. Thank you very much, by the way. Listen, I could use this to do a lot of things. But thank you very much. Oh, man. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, Thriller. Big up, man. This is nice. This is nice. So let's talk about the backline, guys. And if you haven't yet smashed the thumbs up button, smash it. Now the stream is getting a lot more fun. Because imagine when we start doing this for PSG and Man City. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Let's start with the backline, guys. The backline, defenders. Will Sergio Ramos be fit for this game? Sergio Ramos, is he going to be fit? So possible lineups. In the possible lineups, on the UEFA website, I don't see anything about Sergio Ramos, which means he would still be out. He would still be out. But it's a possibility that, who knows. But in terms of Sergio Ramos right now, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, which could be a big boost for Chelsea. It ain't looking good at all. But let me just do a quick search here of Sergio Ramos. This could be a very bad thing. This could be a very, very, very bad thing for Real Madrid, to be honest. I know they didn't have Sergio Ramos versus Liverpool, but Chelsea are kind of, Chelsea are like, on a different level right now. So it says that AS are saying Sergio Ramos return set for Chelsea Champions League tie. So there's some information here that he's hoping to be fit for the return leg of the Champions League semifinal against Chelsea on May 5th. So he won't be available. He won't be available. But since he could be available, we would have to put him in here because he is part of the team right now. It's not like he's out for the rest of the season like Van Dijk or something. So in terms of the tie, in terms of the entire tie, it is a possibility that Sergio Ramos will be back for May 5th. That's like 10 days or almost 2 weeks from now. So in terms of the center back, I would definitely have to put Sergio Ramos in here. I would have to put Sergio Ramos. Guys, Sergio Ramos goes in at the back there without a doubt. For you, who do you put at the back with Sergio Ramos? And this is not even debatable right now. If you want to debate that, then, you could be debating that by yourself because Sergio Ramos will go down as an all-time great. Even though you don't like him or, you might not agree with some of the things he does or whatnot, he is damn good. You see what I'm saying? And he's been around for a while. I'll go as far as to say Sergio Ramos is a legend. So alongside Sergio Ramos, though, I will have to put Thiago Silva. It has to be Thiago Silva. It's going to be an old back line. It's going to be a very, very old back line. So, well, I'm going to put Thiago Silva. Let me see. Thiago Silva. Bam. You put that Thiago Silva card there. And that's my back line. So, it's going to be Thiago Silva, Thibaut Courtois, Sergio Ramos. Left back, we have Ben Chilwell, Marcos Alonso. We have Emerson and Ferland Mendy, Marcelo. Who's your left back right now, guys? Who is your left back? Talk to me, guys. Who is your left back? Adam the Great is agreeing here. Silva with Ramos. Varane. Listen, this guy Varane is a gift that continues to give. If you watch the tie against Man City last season, I'm convinced that Varane ain't all that. Seriously. I'm convinced he's not all that. So Gervais O'Hara saying Chilwell at left back. Come on, Gervais, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. You guys, haven't you been watching Ferland Mendy? Come on, man. It's Ferland Mendy by miles. Miles, man. Ferland Mendy is the left back. My left back. Do you want to debate that? Do you want to debate that? Ferland. The boy Ferland, man. The boy Ferland going at left back right there. I like this. I really, really like this. Thriller, thank you very much for recommending this one. Love it, bro. Love it. Didn't even know this existed. I know about Foothead, but never really, looked too deep into it. The right back situation now, guys, is where it's going to get tricky. And for me, to be honest, to make the best team, possible, it would have to be, I'm not even going to ask you guys right now. I'm going to put it in, and you guys are going to see. The right back, it has to be Aspi. It has to be Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta at right back. That's a strong-ass back line right there. Aspilicueta at right back. No Reece James. I want to hear nobody else's name. Aspilicueta. No, I don't want to hear no Carvajal. He's not, he won't be fit. He definitely won't be fit. I don't want to hear him. He's out of the tie. He's not fit. He's injured. Maybe for the rest of the season, maybe. AD is saying he is back. He is back. Carvajal is back, but he hasn't been involved. So I'm going to give it to Aspilicueta still. He does play at right back. Aspilicueta in the last game did play right wing back for Chelsea. So Gervais, you're a Chelsea fan, bro. You should know this. You should know this, bro. You should know this. You should know this. Come on. Come on, man. You let me down, bro. All the mouth you got, all the BS you talk, right? And you don't know this? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Come on. I know I'll get you, I know I'll get you. I know I would have got you. Carvajal played the last game. That's fine. That is fine. I'm not picking him. Aspilicueta is who I'm picking. The man deserves way more respect than he gets. Carvajal has played the last 2 games. So if Carvajal played the last 2 games, it seems like this UEFA website needs to know their thing. They don't know it. They don't even know what's going on. They have possible lineups. They don't even have Carvajal's name on the list. So yeah, Gervais, the boy Aspilicueta played right wing back in the last game there. So know your team, bro. Don't make me know more about your team than you know about your own team. Okay? Don't. I know I'll get you back for all the BS you've been talking earlier, I know. Got him. Got him. All right, so I'm just taking a look at something right here. And just to clarify what you guys have been saying, Real Madrid versus Betis. Let me check the lineup here. All right, Carvajal played, came off. Yeah, he just came back from injury. He not making the squad. Come on, guys. Let's be real here. Aspilicueta could play center back, and he could play, as Leon 5 said, he could play at right back. If you want him to play left back, midfield, he'll play there. So this is where it gets very, very tricky, guys. In the midfield, man. This is where it gets really tough. This is where it gets really, really, really tough, man. This is where it gets tough. The midfield. Odegaard is saying Cruz, Casemiro, Modric. Midfield. Listen, guys. Listen. I need you guys to do me a favor and put still. I need you guys. You see this position right there? It goes to no other than one man. One man goes there. I know Casemiro, listen, I know you've been playing well. This position goes to one man. One man, N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante. This is the worst guy to play against. The worst guy to play against. When this guy's in the team, it's like, God damn, just get away from around me, man. Leave my player alone, man. God. N'Golo Kante. Still got it. But I would like to see him move on to a different club, though, for real. I would like to see him move on to another club. I would definitely love to see that. This is a very interesting combine 11, you know. This is a very, very interesting combine 11. So who goes in alongside Kante in the middle? We have Jorginho. We have Kovacic. We have Modric, Toni Kroos. Casemiro still could go in. He could still play as one of the midfielders. You know, he could. Who else we got here? We got Mason Mount could play as a midfielder. Who else we got? He could also play as a forward. In my opinion, guys, you guys could debate this one. But I'm going to have to go in with Toni Kroos for the combined 11. Toni Kroos. And alongside him, it definitely has to be former Ballon d'Or winner Luka Modric, the Croatian legend, Real Madrid legend, the former Tottenham Hotspur man who did the right thing and moved on from Tottenham, knowing he would not have won any goddamn thing. And that's how the midfield look like. So this is what the team looks like so far. This is a good team. This is a good team. Oh, man. Courtois, Ramos, Thiago Silva, Mendy, Azpilicueta, Cruz, Kante, Modric. This is nice. This is nice. And we got the front three. The front three. We got to talk about the front three, man. We got to talk about the front three. And for me, at striker, it goes to one man. Let's not even debate this. It goes to the man whose, you know, name starts with, you know, Benz, class, Karim Benzema, frozen out of the French national team there and has been putting up some serious goddamn numbers for Real Madrid over the years. So, Karim Benzema, without a doubt. Olivier Giroud, Tammy Abraham, you guys are warming the bench. You can't even be part of this conversation. Timo Werner, you're missing sitters like there's no tomorrow. And you can't be in the conversation, Timo Werner, to be honest. I used to have so much respect for Timo Werner until he came to the Premier League where he got to put away these chances, bro. You know what I mean? People like to talk about Raheem Sterling. I think Timo Werner might be worse in terms of missing sitters in front of goal. You know what I mean? Adam is saying Mount, Benzema, Vinicius Jr. This one is very tricky. This is tricky for the front three, though. And we have to be fair. We got to be fair in terms of who we put into the front three right about now. For the combined Chelsea, Real Madrid 11. We got to be very, very fair. There's Marco Asensio. There's Rodrigo. There's Vinicius Jr., who are all up, you know, in contention to, you know, be there. Eden Hazard is back. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, man. Listen, man. Listen, I got to put Hazard in. I know he just came back, but I can't. It's too irresistible. It got to be Hazard. And it's simply got to be Hazard because of the lack of, you know, the quality from the other players that we've seen this season. It has to be Hazard based on reputation. You see what I mean? The right back was a bit debatable because, you know, Carvajal has been very, very solid, but Azpilicueta has been highly underrated and highly underappreciated even by Spain. He should still be playing for Spain. This is what I don't get. Why isn't Azpilicueta playing for Spain ahead of Pedro Porro? Why is Pedro Porro, who is a Man City player on loan at Sporting, playing right back for Spain when you have Azpilicueta? It's disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? It's blasphemous against the boy Aspi. So definitely. So that's how it looks so far. And I'm going to hit you guys with a surprise. One spot left. One single spot left. We have Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's one who could make the list too. He's pretty damn good. Christian Pulisic, Captain America. We have Vinicius. We have Rodrigo. But we have Timo Werner. We have Kai Havertz. But the last place goes to the man mounting himself, Mason Mount. I got to give it to him. I'm going to put him in there. I got to put him in there simply because of what he's done since Frank Lampard left. It's like, Lampard, you were on to something, you know. You were on to something, but something just wasn't clicking, though. Something just wasn't clicking in terms of, you know what I mean, Mason Mount and the team. The team chemistry was off. It was very, very off. So this is what my combined 11 looks like. And this is just, you know, right off the dome. I didn't really sit down and look into it too much. This is how it looks. And AD says he knew it. Yeah. This is how it looks. So guy, I just came in and has done PSG. No, I haven't done it yet. That one's gonna be fun. That one's gonna be fun. So this is what the combined 11 looks, man. This is how it looks. This is how it looks. If you guys want a close up of this, let me bring this a little bigger so you guys could see the front three there. That's the front three. The front three is Hazard, Benzema, Mount. That's a deadly front three right there. That is a deadly front three. That is a deadly front. Even if you're playing FIFA and you have that front three right there, oh my God. OMG. Then Cruz, Kante, and Modric in the middle. Creativity overload. And you have the workmanship of Modric and Kante. Oh man. Deadly. Ferland Mendy, Thiago Silva, Ramos, Azpilicueta. This is a really good backline with Thibaut Courtois in goal. That's my combined 11 for Chelsea and Real Madrid. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know if you think it's solid or if it could have been, you know, what's debatable about this? Talk to me. Talk to me in the chat. What would you have changed about this front, this 11 right here? Let me know what you would have changed about this front. Why do I keep saying front? What would you have changed about this combined 11? Talk to me, guys. Dane Richards, this is foothead.com, their squad builder. I love it. I absolutely love it. It makes everything so easy. I could actually, man, Thriller, thank you very much for this. I could sit down here and do combined 11s and have the graphic on the screen, you know. I could have it on the screen. I could just cut the sides, make it a little bigger, and I have a nice little combined 11 thing going. We could do combined 11 live streams if we want. You know, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So Lackey is saying I switch the formation and move Mount down. Mount could also play just where he is. Mount could play where he is. Mount could play as a right winger. I don't think a lot of you guys have been watching the Chelsea games. I don't think you guys have been watching the games. And that's the reason why I watch so many football games, so that I could understand what's going on. Mount played behind Timo Werner, and he was the man furthest on the right side of a front three type thing. So Mount could play right over there, you know. And even though the formation is like that, it could always change during the game, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's the 11 right there. Thriller is saying you can change You can change so many formations as well, upper right corner. Yeah. I'm aware of that. So Adam the Great is saying I would put Rudiger at left back. He's a tank. You Adam, bro, I have to say you're bugging with that one. You cannot put Rudiger at left back when you have a quality left back in Ferland Mendy. You cannot do that. You can't. Kashtub is saying Casemiro over Kante all day. Bro, this guy Kante is a problem, man. This guy Kante is a problem. This guy Kante is a problem, I'm telling you. He's a problem. I know Casemiro has been good, but he's a problem, man. Kante is a problem. Jared is saying Reese for Aspilicueta. You see the thing about that? What you're gonna get with Aspilicueta is leadership, responsibility, and you're gonna have intelligent football. That's what you're gonna get. Reece James would be flair. He'll make rash decisions. He got pace. But Aspilicueta he's been pretty good. He's been pretty damn good. He's been pretty good. So that'll be it for that. Let's just take a look at the preview here. We're going to take a look at the preview from the Champions League website. And we are going to touch on that. And then we go over to the Man City PSG Combined 11, which is going to be a lot of fun as well. So let me bring that up again. And some of the players who they mention here, or they fail to mention are fit again for, Real Madrid. So let's go. Let's talk about this. What is the story? In their first semifinal since 2018, they went on to lift the trophy. Madrid take on the blue side, eyeing their first showpiece since 2012. For Thomas Tuchel, it would be a second final with two different clubs in barely 9 months. Where to watch the game, guys? This is the information part on the UEFA website. For me, in America, the game would be on Paramount Plus and TUDN. That's a Spanish website. That's a Spanish TV station. And you could go to the UEFA website if you want to see where to watch the game from your locality. In terms of form, Real Madrid's form includes a draw against, the last game, 0-0 against Real Betis. And they are second in La Liga. Remember, I told you we are going to take a look at where each club stand in their league as well. And there you go. They're second in La Liga at the moment. Let me just bring up La Liga on my screen so I can let you guys know the standing for sure. They're second. They're 2 points behind Atletico Madrid. They are level on points with Barcelona, but Barcelona have a game in hand. Sevilla have 70 points. It's a full-horse race. In La Liga, it is hot. It is hot in La Liga. Listen, it is hot as freaking jalapeno. It is hot. You see what I'm saying? In La Liga. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Scotch bonnet hot. Goddamn. We got to keep a closer eye on La Liga. I have to keep a closer eye on La Liga, man. Seriously, because this is crazy. This is crazy what's going on over there right now. This is absolutely ridiculous what's going on over there in La Liga. So, look, we touched on the cup. Yeah, I could close that tab. I don't want to have too many tabs open here. So, we go back here. Form guide. They are unbeaten in the last 6 games. That's very important. 3 draws, 3 wins. Second in La Liga. Semi-final, Real Madrid. Who will go through? There's a prediction thing here as well. And I will let you guys know my prediction right here when I'm done with this. Oh, man, this is hard. No, I'm not going to let you know. I'm not going to let you know my predictions here. No, I'm going to let you know my predictions when I'm done with everything that I need to cover. Because if I let you know my prediction here before I go on to the City thing, some people might get pissed off, they might get peeved, and they might decide to say, leave the live stream. So no prediction for you. For Chelsea, they only have 1 loss in their last 6 games, where that loss definitely, in the league though, the loss came against West Brom. Chelsea did lose during that period against Porto as well. So their latest game was a 1-0 win over West Ham. and they stand fourth in the Premier League and they're in the FA Cup final, which is quite impressive as well. So according to whoever wrote this freaking article, the possible lineups are Thibaut Courtois. Take a look at this. Nacho, Varane, Eder Militao, Mendy. That's the back line. It could be Carvajal instead of Nacho. You see what I'm saying? Cruz, Casemiro, Modric. That's a formality. Asensio, Benzema, Vinicius. It could be Hazard, Benzema, Rodrigo, or, it could be Benzema, Asensio, Hazard. It could be, I don't know what Zidane's going to do, but this lineup could definitely change. It could definitely change. But it's still a very good lineup on paper. Vinicius has been in very good form the last couple of times I've seen him against Barcelona and in the Real Madrid versus Liverpool tie where Vinicius was very damn good. Chelsea, possible lineup, Mendy. It could be Mendy or Kepa. Thomas Tuchel has been rotating his keeper. I don't know why he's doing that, but he's been rotating the keeper, and that could be a problem. Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Rudiger has definitely been a staple at the back, and three-prong back line. That's basically what they're predicting. 3 at the back. It could be Christensen, Silva, Rudiger. Azpilicueta could be the wing back, like he did against West Ham, or it could be just exactly the way it is right here. The wing back, now we go into the wing back, it could be Reece James and Chilwell with Conte and Jorginho playing the double pivot in the midfield with Mount and Havertz just ahead of them with Timo Werner playing as a lone striker. Or it could be Giroud, or it could be Tammy Abraham, whatever Thomas Tuchel choose to go in with. And judging from what he's done so far, it won't be Tammy Abraham, and I don't think it would be Giroud. So it's most likely to be Werner with one of Havertz or Pulisic starting the game. I don't think Kovacic is going to start the game. Hudson-Odoi, I haven't seen him. I don't know if he's injured. I haven't seen him for a while, to be honest. The last game he didn't, can't remember seeing him. So the expert prediction says, John Phillips, Chelsea reporter, says, it's still just 2 defeats for Thomas Tuchel, including the second leg against Porto. And after 3 clean sheets on the spin, confidence is high in the Chelsea camp. At the same time, the Blues have only scored 3 in their last 4 outings. So a 7-goal thriller looks unlikely. The aim is to bring something back to London. So as they travel to Madrid, they do have an edge, in my opinion. They do have an edge simply because if they go to Madrid, they get something there at the Alfredo Di Stefano State's training pitch. They go there. They don't complain like Liverpool about the pitch. They go over there. They grab an away goal. Even if they lose the game 2-1, they do have an away goal. If they draw 1-1, it's even better for them. 0-0, it's a different story because then you'll have to prevent Real Madrid from getting a goal. So in this situation, a 2-1 loss would actually be better than a 0-0 draw, if you get what I'm saying. So if you lose 2-1, you could then go to Stamford Bridge and win the game 1-0 or 2-0. You see what I'm saying? So it is a better result to lose 2-1 than to draw 0-0. You get what I'm saying, guys? Think about it. You just think about it. So both teams in good form. Both teams are in very good form. Both teams in the top 4 of their various leagues. I'm not going to say Real Madrid are in a better position to say they in the title race. Who knows, they might come in 4th. Chelsea definitely won't win the title. So in terms of the league, Real Madrid are doing a lot better. In terms of fit players, I think Chelsea are looking a lot better there. In terms of options, Chelsea are looking a lot better. In terms of quality off the bench, Chelsea are looking a lot better. If you guys have anything to say, please let me know. So, view from the camps. Zinedine Zidane, Real Madrid head coach, said, we are all pulling together, and this side always does that, and it always wants more. We've not won anything yet, but we're alive in Europe and the La Liga. Christian Pulisic, Chelsea midfielder, says, there's a lot of confidence. We have a great team, a very confident bunch of guys. We're going to go in and try to win this thing. So that's the word from the American who plays for Chelsea. So, guys, look here. What are your thoughts on Chelsea versus Real Madrid, guys? Talk to me. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. What are your thoughts? Chelsea versus Real Madrid. So Adam says, Dom, do we time out people talking nonsense or trolling? If they're trolling, yes. If they're talking nonsense, no. Because a lot of people talk nonsense. You see what I mean? Talking nonsense is an opinion. That's your opinion. That might be my opinion. But if they're trolling, saying the same thing all over again, then you can time them out. If you realize that there's a pattern in that they're constantly talking nonsense and multiple people agree with it, then you can time them out. Definitely time them out. So right about now, I am going to time somebody out so you could see, for example, what I mean. Bam. And actually, no, not that. I'm actually not going to block you, but I'm going to put you in timeout. That's what I'm going to do. Timeout. So somebody has been put on timeout. So you could see, don't block people, don't hide them. Just put them on timeout if they're going on and they're too ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So what we got here in terms of comments here. So Gervais saying Hazard is a legend, just a Chelsea legend. Yes, that is correct. And Odegaard is saying, my thoughts, Real Madrid is a favor and hope they can win. Hazard will score a hat-trick. We know you're a Real Madrid fan, so you're being kind of ridiculous there. I don't think Hazard will score a hat-trick. It's an opinion, but still, you're being ridiculous. So, YSN King 123, Barbados in the house. Big up to the Bajan posse in the house. Jared Beeson, I can't see Chelsea scoring more than 1. 3-1 to Real Madrid. So B2K says, why does Tuchel always pick Werner? It's probably because he's a German. Maybe he could get his ideology across easier to Timo Werner than he could to Tammy Abraham or Giroud. Who knows? But he speaks very good. Tuchel speaks very good English, so it shouldn't be a problem. But maybe there's some things he can say in German that, he could get the point across easier. And then he could just say, Danke. You understand? So, yeah. So, what else we got here? Alex Cyprian says, Real Madrid could win because Zidane has more experience in the Champions League. Cash to be saying a 0-0 draw for me in the first leg. And if you're talking about the first leg, right? Angela Reyes, Real Madrid can win this by last-minute goal. Cash to be saying, I want Giroud versus Benzema. Yeah, that'll be good. That would definitely be good. But guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Let's take this thing up to 100 likes. Let's do this. So, Zeno Vicenting says, Forza Chelsea, Werner score. All right. Thank you very much for stopping by. Tony Cruz in the house says, I think it will end 0-0 too. So I will let you guys know my prediction very, very soon. And then we would, call it a day here. Let let's move on to the next one. Combine 11 here. Combine 11. Let's go back. Let us go back. Combine 11. Man City. Let's go back to the Combine 11s. Let's talk about Man City versus PSG, guys. And we will also do the same preview where we go to the UEFA website and we see the facts and we talk about the facts here and talk about Man City versus PSG. I like the little things that they do on these websites that we have to utilize them and, make it very interactive with the people in the chat. So it's all about interaction, guys. It's all about making you part of the process. Don't you want to be part of the process? You see what I'm saying? Do you want to just be a listener or a viewer and you're stuck in the comments and you're not getting acknowledged? Do you want to be one of those people? Or would you like to get in on the action? Would you like to hear your name called 10 times during the live stream? You see what I'm saying? That's why you should come here every week, every time I live stream. So make sure, put your notification bells on, guys, because we're dropping some heat in 2021. A lot of heat, okay? A lot of heat. The competition is stiff on YouTube. I know some people might say, oh, don't look at it as competition. It's competition because most of the times, you know, you think people are your friends. They're not your friends. You see what I'm saying? So it's all competition on here. It is all competition because people don't have no regard for what other people are doing. If I set up a live stream for 10 o'clock, this guy don't care. He's setting his up for 10 o'clock too. You see what I mean? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's all up to you guys who you prefer to, you know, who you prefer to watch. Like I talk about the watch-alongs. There's 10 watch-alongs, 15 watch-alongs at the same time. Who do you watch? Whose watch-along do you watch along to? So, yeah. So, let's talk Man City. PSG. Who's in goal? Keylor Navas, Ederson. We have Sergio Rico. Zach Steffen. Who's in goal? I'm going to let the people talk. Talk to me, people. Talk to me, people. Who's in goal, man? Who's in goal? Who's in goal? And thanks to everybody who smashed the thumbs up button. Let's get it to 100. Let's get it to 100. Who is in goal? Keylor Navas, Ederson, Steffen. Who is in goal? Angela Reyes is saying Navas. Everyone is saying Navas. Everybody is saying Navas. The boy Keylor. The boy Keylor. Undisputed. Undisputed. Come on, guys. Let me hear what you got to say. Even the City fans are saying Navas. Oh, my God. Navas. Oh, man. Oh, unanimous decision. The people wins. The people win. Look, I like Ederson, man. Look, if I have to pick somebody, if I have to pick a goalkeeper, I'm going with Ederson. I'm going with Ederson, though. But based on what Keylor Navas has done throughout his career for both the Costa Rica national team, at Real Madrid, and now at PSG, it has to be the boy Keylor. Let's put some respect on Keylor's name. You see what I'm saying? Let's put some respect on the boy Keylor. So it's not going to be the system where we play out from the back too much. So Ederson, you know, I know you're really good and all. You should be Brazil #1 ahead of Alisson now because of what the BS Alisson has been doing. Even though Alisson has been saving Liverpool for the last couple of games, he's made some horrible mistakes too. Let's give it to Navas because you guys have spoken. The fans have spoken, and I'm not gonna be like the 12 European Super League clubs and ignore the fans. I won't ignore you guys. So look, Dane is saying, not being biased because I'm a United fan, Navas is an experienced UCL person. Yeah, Ederson has been experienced too, but we're going to have to give it to Navas, man. Navas has been there a lot of times. And I don't think, from what I've seen from Navas, he doesn't make mistakes like that. Maybe he does, but I don't see them because I don't watch the French league. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to give it to Navas though, because Ederson does have he does have a mistake or two in him. Does have a mistake or two in him, man. You know, does have a mistake in two of him. So Dildar is saying, I always come, but you time me out. You've been talking BS all day, bro. And you know what? I'm gonna time you out again because that's just BS. You're being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous, okay? You're simply being ridiculous. Cause sometimes sometimes I wonder if you come on, where have your brain deserted you, bro? Come on, man, relax. I know you support the thing, but come in here and be respectable. Be respectable not only to me but to the people, your fellow subscribers in the chat. Be respectable to them. Don't try to get the attention by being a clown in the chat. You see what I'm saying? Come on. Relax. So we have Tanaka Tetua saying Navas not even in top 10 keepers. Bro, you're fighting a lost cause here. You're on your own, bro. You're on your own, bro. Listen, you're on your own. Edison, I like Edison. We're going to have to give it to Navas here. The people have spoken, bro. The people have spoken, okay? So, center-back options here. We have Stones, Laporte, Diaz, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Kera. All these guys could play at center-back. Diallo could play at center-back. Nathan Ake could play at center-back. Guys, what's your center-back pairing here? Let me know your center-back pairing. Let me know your center-back pairing. Okay? Dupe says Diaz and Marquinhos. Jared Beeson, Marquinhos. I like that. That guy Marquinhos, I have him in my FIFA career mode right now, man. This guy's a beast. I just wish somebody could buy him before he turns 35. You know what I mean? So David is saying Diaz, Marquinhos, Tanaka, Diaz, Laporte. This is how I know the boy Tanaka is bugging out. So Twiller says Diaz is a lock for me. Look, Diaz is a lock for me too. So we're going to go right in there and put Ruben. The boy, listen, put in the boy Ruben one time. Yo, Ruben. Yo, get on here. Get on over here, Ruben. And get in the 11. Thank you very much. Get on over here, Ruben. Thanks. Okay. The other center-back, guys, listen. It has to be the boy Marquinhos. It has to be Marquinhos. Without a doubt. It's Marquinhos. We're not going to get into no debates here. We're not going to talk about John Stones. We're not talking about Ake, Kimpembe, none of them. We are talking about Ruben Bloodcleat Diaz and Marquis Bloodcleat Ineos. Listen, man, Marquinhos is class, man. He's class, but he's injured right now. He is injured. But let's just do I'm getting carried away here. I'm getting carried away. He might be fit for the second leg though, so let's not get too hyped up and be like, yeah, Marquinhos injured. Yay. Marquinhos. Okay. Marquinhos among PSG trio back in training before Champions League semi. So everybody who's talking about Marquinhos injured, shut up right now. All right? Respectfully, I say shut up. Okay? Thank you very much. He's back in training. Round 34. Ligue 1, the website, the official leg site of Ligue 1. Marquinhos in training. Marquinhos in training. This is a big boost for PSG. This is a big boost for PSG. Marquinhos in training is a big boost. Let's talk about the right back position, guys. Right back. PSG has Florenzi. Kera could play right back. Who else they have that play right back? They have a lot of makeshift players. Colin Dagba, right back. Right back. Kyle Walker, Cancelo. Right back. Who's your right back, guys? Kerry Jacobs says, Dom, we not worry about Marquinhos. Okay, all right, I like that. Right back, guys. Right back. We have Dupe coming in with some good stuff right now, man. Dupe, you're coming in with the good excrement right now. Walker right back, Cancelo left back. You're coming in with some, oh man, Thriller saying gotta be Cancelo culture. Yeah. Guys, without further ado, I present to you the right back I'm gonna go with. And it is no other than Walker, Texas Ranger himself, Kyle Walker. You know, listen, this guy's a beast. Kyle Walker, let me tell you something. Kyle Walker is such a beast, right? He said, listen, man, my hair is thinning out. When I watch back the replays, all I see is this bald spot of a player running up and down the right flank. Wait. How much do I get paid every week? You know what, man? Let me hit up one of them hair restoration doctors and fix my shit, man. You see how thick Kyle Walker's hair is right now? So big up to the boy Kyle Walker. He is our right back. He is our right back, man. So listen, man. Let's go in here. Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker. And the left back position goes to who? Benjamin Mendy, Zinchenko, Juan Bernat. Diallo plays left back for PSG. Mitchell Bakker plays left back. Livin Kurzawa as well. But I will have to go in for the left back position with no other than Cancelo culture. He has to be the left back even though he's a right back. And that's how the team looks so far. Navas and Marquinhos for PSG. Ruben Diaz, Cancelo, Kyle Walker. That's the back line. That's the defenders. Let's talk about the midfield. This is gonna get really interesting right about now. Midfield, we got 3 spots. Only 3 players from many can fit in the midfield. There's Idrissa Gueye. There's Danilo Pereira. There's Marco Verratti. There's Rodri, Fernandinho. Ooh, this is difficult. Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, all these guys could play that position. Foden, all these guys could play that position. It is difficult right now. This is difficult, right? This is a very difficult team to pick. This team is very, very difficult to pick. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Who is your defensive midfielder? Defensive mid. KDB, Ilkay, Verratti. Oh, man, this is hard. This is hard. Kevin De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Verratti. We have Kev, Rodri, Phil, Foden. Foden could also play more forward as a winger too, you know. Remember that. This team is hard to pick, man. This team is so hard to pick. I don't even know what to pick. Seriously. I don't know what to pick. But I could tell you, from what I saw from this guy Verratti, I know he's not tall or anything, but this guy is on another level. This guy Verratti is on another level, and I cannot leave him out this team. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put in the automatic pick, De Bruyne. Automatic pick. You go in one time. Team of the year card right there. Kevin De Bruyne goes in. Listen, you know what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do right now. This is what we're going to do. We're not even going to, you know what I mean? We're not going to play around right now. We're not going to play around right now. This is what we're going to do. Left wing, we're not even going to play around and debate things right now. We're going to put Neymar in the team, okay? Neymar goes there. Kevin De Bruyne goes there. And we have 4 slots left. Kylian Mbappe has to make the team. It's just where to put him. Okay, let's make a decision right now. Where are we going to put Kylian Mbappe? Where are we going to put Kylian Mbappe? Are we going to play him as a right winger or a striker? Listen, the team is hard to pick. This team is difficult to pick. This team is very difficult to pick, but I know who I'm going to pick in this team right now. I know who I'm going to pick in this team. Listen, I'm not even going to go to and be too debate right now. Okay, you guys debate this when I'm done with it. Debate this. This is what I'm going to put for the rest of the team, man. This is what I'm going to put. CM right there. CM, I'm going to put Verratti. Verratti plays there. Verratti plays right there. Let's push De Bruyne over here. I have an inclination. Something within me is telling me this is hard. This is hard to pick, but I have one spot. I have one spot that I can't decide. Look, I know we have Aguero. I know there's Jesus. Aguero has been a legend, but guys, let's be real here. Mosekin, Icardi. Icardi was really good for Inter Milan. None of them can make the squad. Di Maria can't make this squad. Come on, let's be real here. Jackson can't make this squad. Right forward, right wing. I'm not even playing around right now. I'm not even going to play around right now. Right wing, it goes to no other than Mahrez. It's Mahrez. We're not even going to play here. We're not playing around here. We're not playing around here. It's Mahrez. Mbappe through the center. We're living in a new age right now. We're living in a new age. Kylian Mbappe. What happened? We froze. We froze up or something. Oh man, we froze. God damn. Okay, we're back. We're back. Let me see. Oh man, this thing is freezing up on me. Kylian. All right, good. Good. Kylian Mbappe, Mahrez, Neymar. Oh my God, this team is ridiculous. Come on. So, Jose Hernandez is saying Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria. Oh man, come on, bro. Come on. Come on. So wait, Odegaard is saying Mahrez over Keane, Di Maria. Listen, bro. You guys, listen, man. Listen. Let's talk to me. You guys are not watching City play at all. That's the problem here. This guy Mahrez is on a whole nother level. I know there's been games where he's just gone absent early on in the season because we expect so much of Mahrez. This is a player that came to the Premier League from a French team, a second division French team, for $500,000, you know. $500,000, okay? $500,000. And won the PFA Player of the Season. I think he played in the championship with Leicester as well. From the championship to PFA Player of the Season to Premier League winner. Come on, man. Champions League with Leicester. City, winning titles at City. Come on, man. No, look. AD, let him know. But I have an argument. Here. Listen, Algerian King would agree with me. He would agree with me, but I don't know why he wants Mahrez to play as a striker. But Di Maria is not the same player he used to be like at Real Madrid. He is not. You see what I'm saying? He is not. I know he's very skillful. And, you know, he got a few tricks, but this guy, Mahrez, is on a whole nother level. Ask Sergio Reguilon if you don't believe me. Just do me a favor. Go on Sergio Reguilon's Twitter right now. Don't abuse him or anything. And just ask him about Riyad Mahrez. And he'll tell you. He's going to have nightmares tonight. Just let me know that. Just let me know. Jave O'Hara is saying Mahrez was on bench collecting splinters in his ass. What are you talking about? The original Danny Van de Beek? Come on, bro. You're ridiculous. Where have Mahrez been on the bench all season? Mahrez been on the bench this season? Come on, bro. You're ridiculous. Pep can't even drop Mahrez right now. Come on. I know Di Maria is good. But why don't you guys have an argument to put Aguero in the team, to put Icardi in the team? Where is the argument here? Where is the argument? Riyad Mahrez is, you guys are bugging out. Listen, you guys are bugging out. Look, mate, you don't watch Di Maria. Why am I watching a Farmers League for? Please explain to me, why am I watching a Farmers League? I'm waiting. Wait, listen, Odegaard says Mahrez over Keane. Keane has 16 to 17. Listen, Odegaard, I will no longer, let me let you know this. Let me let you know this one time. Let me look you in the eyes. If you said that, I'm not if you're for real with that, your opinions will not be considered going forward. You could leave your opinions, I just won't care. Leave your opinions, I just won't care. Because how are you going to talk about Mose Kean? Like Mose Kean. and Mahrez. Like, oh my God. Some of you guys are not for real though. But we have one more spot to give. Who do we give the spot to? Come on, talk to me, guys. Who do we give the spot to? Who do we give the spot to? I don't even know who to give the spot to. Who do we give this spot to? One more spot. One more spot. Who do we award the spot to? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me, man. This is hard. This is really hard. We got some legends in both teams, but some of them can't make the team. Who do we give the spot to? Sterling? Do we give it to Raheem? Do we give it to Foden? Do we give it to Ilkay? Gundogan? Do we give it to Rodri? Who do we give it to? Bernardo Silva? Who gets it? Draxler? He has a nice name, right? Draxler. Who gets it? Who gets it? Talk to me, guys. Who gets it? Last season, let me talk to you. Last season, most of you guys would never have put Ilkay Gundogan. The season before, you would never have put him. Why are you putting him now? Why are you putting him now? Why are you putting him now? You see what I'm saying? Big up to Doug in the house, man. Doug, how are you? Doug says Phil Foden, 100. Ilkay Foden. I heard that lad is a top class. Yeah. Look, who do we put there? Let me see something. Let me just take a look at this comment here. Let me just take a look at what's going on here. Gervais O'Hara, I want to hear what you think. I want to hear who Gervais O'Hara is going to put there. Gervais, who do you put there? Talk to me, Gervais. Talk to me, Mr. O'Hara. Mr. O'Hara, talk to me. Talk to me, O'Hara. Talk to me, Mr. O'Hara. Let me see how smart you are. I got you. Got you right in my pocket, right here. Who do you put in? I'm waiting. Are you going to stay quiet forever? Talk to me. Gervais says Foden, no bias. Okay. Why Foden though? Why Foden? I like Foden. I don't listen. I want to put in Foden. I want to put in Foden, but I don't know who to put though. I don't know who to put. Gervais says Foden. Why Foden? You see? Foden warmed the bench a lot. You see what I mean? Foden warmed the bench a lot too. He warms the bench a lot. You said Mahrez is a bench warmer. Foden warms the bench more than Mahrez. Foden warms the bench more than Gundogan these days. So, talk to me. You see what I'm saying? But look, it's difficult. Omari Stewart is saying Phil Foden. This is difficult. This is difficult. But because Foden Foden plays a little more forward. I like Foden and all. Omari Stewart, Foden is on hot right now. But guys, this I cannot put the boy Ilkay Gundogan on the thumbnail and don't put him in the team. That would be blasphemous. That won't make no sense. It has to be Gundogan. Let's not lose our heads here. Let us not lose our heads. The team is difficult to make. There's always a bench. Foden would be on the bench. I haven't even mentioned Raheem Sterling. Aguero, you're going to be on the bench. Icardi and all these guys, you could warm the bench. It's going to be a big bench. But the way Ilkay Gundogan has been playing this season, man, the way he has been playing this season, it's simply out of this world. Listen, you're going to have to make a phone call to Nassau and ask them about this guy, Ilkay Gundogan. Because he's out of the world. You see what I'm saying? When the season is over, you'll have to call Nassau to actually get in touch with Ilkay Gundogan. I know Foden has been great. But this guy Gundogan, I don't know what happened. But the man just leveled up this season. He just went from level 6 to level 10. And there's other levels after 10. But he just went from 6 to 10 real quick. Gotta be Ilkay Gundogan. Gotta be Ilkay Gundogan. So Thriller is saying this combined 11 is scary AF. It is, man. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. So, look here. Ilkay Gundogan, man. Just the way he moves, his passing, everything. It's not about goals, Odegaard. It's not about goals. It's about goals and not about goals. You see what I'm saying? Verratti doesn't score a lot of goals, but he does his job. His passing is on another level. He plays his role. But Kevin De Bruyne, best player in the world right now, if you ask me. Mahrez, Mbappe, Neymar, Gundogan, Cancelo, Marquinhos, Diaz, Walker, Keylor Navas. What a team. What a team. If you listen, you want to make a bench too? We could make a bench. Listen, Foden. We could make a bench. You want bench? That's what you want? Bench. Foden is an 82 rated though, so put that into consideration. Bench. Aguero. I didn't do a bench for the other one, but so this one deserves a bench. You know what I'm saying? Legend, bench. You guys are seeing the bench, right? All right, we got a bench there. Look, bench. Wait, why did I change him to a cam there? I don't know why I did that, but striker. Aguero. Bench. Ederson. Bench. Di Maria. Of course, you go on a bench. Who else goes on a bench? God damn. This team is hard to pick. Even the bench is hard to pick. Oh, boy. Idrissa Gueye. Been a beast. Idrissa Gueye. Who else goes on the bench? The bench has 2 slots, guys. Talk to me. Bench has 2 slots. Got Bernardo, Icardi, Sterling. Sterling doesn't make this team. Sterling has been very disappointing to me this season. The last couple games. Very disappointing. I got to put the super sub. Super sub Bernardo Silva. Super sub Bernardo Silva. And we got one more player. We got one more player to put on. This is hard to pick. You know what? I have a very special player to give it to. Gotta put some respect on the boy Laporte name. Let's stop playing around. Let us stop playing around. So that's the bench right there. Foden, Aguero, Ederson, Di Maria, Gueye, Silva, Laporte. That's the bench right there. City dominate in the squad because, you know, City does have a better squad than PSG. Come on, guys. Just look at the PSG squad. Look at the PSG squad. They have a good 11. They have a good 11. But when you look at when the players come off the bench, you're like, you know, Dagba, right back, Baka, Kera, all these guys are weak links, believe me. That's why they didn't win the Champions League last season. But they could go on to win it this season simply based on the prowess of Kylian Mbappe, Neymar Jr., the brilliance of Keylor Navas in goal. The individual brilliance could get them over the finish line. It could. Big up to the boy Maurizio Pochettino and Pep Guardiola, who would be in charge of these teams. So, yeah. So, guys, that's the Combine 11. It was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So, what we're going to do right now, we're going to go over to the UEFA website, bring up the preview for the City PSG game. And then we are going to, after that, we're going to talk about predictions. We're going to talk about predictions. Talk about, you know, key players, managers, all these things. You know, you guys could give me your thoughts in the chat. Give me your thoughts on the managers. Give me your thoughts on the players who you think will be key. We know Kylian Mbappe and Neymar are key players. And these are the two key players for PSG, along with their keeper, Keylor Navas, who would be a busy man. Marquinhos, if he's fit to start the first leg, he will be very, very important. Verratti, if he's available, he will be very, very important as well. I haven't been checking out, let me see what's going on with PSG. Check the last game really quick and see what's going on here. So, PSG. All right, PSG. Give me 1 second there. So, PSG, the last game they played was against Metz. They won 3-1. Kylian Mbappe scored a brace. Mauro Icardi is fit again. And you had Sarabia, not even mention these guys. Leandro Paredes as well. These guys are available. Ander Herrera, Verratti, Kurzawa, Florenzi. All these guys are back fit. So they have a fit squad again. So on the bench, Icardi, Di Maria came off the bench. Julian Draxler, just a gay. You know, Marquinhos not on the bench. And, you know, so, yeah. So, look. Let's talk. Let us talk. Neymar, Phil Foden, City, PSG. So as I said, with the Chelsea tie, I think the English clubs, they have an advantage here by playing the first leg away. And then they could go home and try to, you know, in the backyard, seal the deal. So let's take a look here. Paris hosts Man City in the UEFA Champions League semi-final first leg on Wednesday, 28 April at 2100 Central European Time. This page will update with team news, quotes, and expert analysis as kickoff approaches. All right, so there's a build-up here as well. I could have checked the build-up, but pretty long-winded there. Have a little video clip playing there. Oh, I hope I don't get copyright for that. Shouldn't. But let's just pause that. Pause! Don't give me no copyright there. What's the story? Pep Guardiola takes his unbeaten Man City side, who last reached the semifinals in 2016, to the French capital to face last season's runners-up Paris, now under the command of Mauricio Pochettino. Form guide for PSG: 1 loss. 1 loss in their last 6 league games. They beat Metz 3-1 in their last match, and where they stand, they're second in Ligue 1, and they're in the French Cup quarterfinals. So in terms of the Ligue 1 table, PSG are second, and they're 1 point behind Lille. 4 games to go. So I would actually love to see Lille win the damn thing, but it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. PSG did beat Lille in the French Cup back in, in March, and Lille did beat PSG earlier this month in the league, so that could be the deciding factor there. So for Lille, they play Nice, Lens, Saint-Etienne, and Angers. So if they win all 4 remaining games, they could go on to win the Ligue 1 title for the second time in about 10 years, I think, for them. And for PSG, their remaining games are against Lens. They play Rennes, which is going to be a tough match, Reims, and Stade Brest. Pretty easy, but, you know, PSG find a way to screw things up against these smaller clubs. So, they've been in good form. And to knock out Bayern Munich, who were the holders of the competition, that's a great achievement. You got to give it to them for doing that. Definitely. You got to acknowledge that. So, yeah. So let me see. Let me go back here and the prediction. We're not going to get into that right now. City have lost twice in their last 6 matches. They did lose to United, and they also did lose to Chelsea in the FA Cup. They lost to Leeds. So it hasn't really been, the best run-in for Man City over the last couple league games there. So latest result, though, a cup win over Tottenham in the League Cup final. See, this haven't even been updated since then. And, oh yeah, it has. League Cup winners and champions elect in the Premier League as well. Possible 11 here, according to the UEFA correspondent here. For PSG, Navas in goal, Dagba, Danilo at centre-back, Kimpembe, and Diallo. This backline, if this backline plays against City, they'll have a problem. I'm just going to put it out there right now. If this backline plays against Man City, they're going to have a problem. Colin Dagba, you're going to have a big problem against Riyad Mahrez. You're going to have a problem. Diallo, against a Foden or Sterling, you're going to have a serious problem. PSG, they better wish they have Marquinhos fit. But let's not jump the gun. Idrissa Gueye would work hard. Paredes would work hard. The problem for Man City right here would be these guys. Mbappe, Neymar, and Di Maria. Especially Neymar and Mbappe. These guys will be a problem. Draxler put in as a possible feature in the squad, in the 11 as well. But who knows? But we know Mbappe and Neymar are going to start, and they're going to be a serious problem. It's going to be a very, very nervous watch for City fans. It's going to be a very, very nervous watch. Because when you see these guys on the ball, it's like they can score at any given time. Neymar with his skill, Kylian Mbappe with his skill and his pace, it's simply, it's mind-blowing, man. It is mind-blowing. So for City, possible 11, this is very difficult to predict. Pep, I think, would go in with a false 9 for sure. And you're going to have Edison, Walker, Stones, Ruben Diaz, Zinchenko. I think the debate is whether he should go in with Stones or Diaz. Not Stones or Diaz, Stones or Laporte. Because the situation is, if you drop Laporte, Laporte would be like, I just won the League Cup final for you. I'm in good form. You see that. Why drop me? But for Stones, he has a case where he could say, if you drop me, I could go back into that state of depression where I feel like I'm not confident. The coach doesn't trust me no more. And it could undo all the good things he have done this season. So Pep has a conundrum. The thing about Stones too, he is fresh. From being suspended, he is fresh. So Pep might go in with John Stones. The left back position is a questionable one. Are you going to put Zinchenko, to play against a Neymar? You know what I'm saying? Like, or play against an Mbappe. It is going to be a tough one. This one is going to be funny. This is going to be funny, man. This is going to be crazy. Does he go in? Does Pep lose his mind and go in with a Benjamin Mendy here? You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? Or does he go with Cancelo culture again? So who knows, man? Who knows? I have a feeling he's going to go with Zinchenko. So they have Bernardo, Rodri, Gundogan. Wait, nah. They bugging out. This website is bugging out right now. Where's Kevin De Bruyne? We're not even going to go further into this. De Bruyne will start the game. I think it's going to be De Bruyne, Rodri, Gundogan, Mahrez, Foden, and maybe Jesus or Aguero. Let's see. So, views from the camps. Neymar. We've eliminated the champions of Europe. We're in the semi-final and we'll have to work even harder. Pep Guardiola, Man City coach, says this is the second time we have got to the semi-finals. So there is not much history for our club here, but we will start to build. Riyad Mahrez said, it is very special for me because I was born and grew up in Paris. I'm happy to play against them. And that means a lot to Riyad Mahrez. So, look, let us talk about the predictions here, guys. We've gotten to the point where we have to predict these games. We've been very long-winded and we've been talking about a lot of things, history, respective positions in the leagues, how they've been playing, who's fit, who's not, all this good stuff, combined 11s, all that good stuff. Who's going to win these games? Talk to me about Chelsea versus Real Madrid, guys. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. Or let's say Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Real Madrid versus Chelsea here. I haven't even made up my mind, man. Seriously. Should I give predictions? Oh, man, I don't even know. Real Madrid versus Chelsea here. Thriller is predicting an all-English final. He doesn't even need to go in anymore. He don't even need to elaborate on that. Thriller is predicting City versus Chelsea in the final. City versus Chelsea in the final for Thriller. This one is hard. I don't want to... It is hard for me because I'm emotionally invested here. And if I go along and I predict City to win and then City lose, it mess me up. It'll mess me up, man. Typical Liverpool fans says, love the shirt. Thank you very much, man. You love the swag, huh? You love the swag? Looking swaggerific here. You know, what you rate the swag? What you rate the swag? 100,000 trillion? You know, on a scale from 1 to 100,000 trillion. What you rate it? 100,000 trillion? You know what I'm saying? Looking sharp, right? Looking like a razor blade. But look, man, talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Jared Rego is saying Real Madrid 2, Chelsea 1. That's overall. That's what your prediction is. Dane Richards have made a prediction. He's saying PSG City, and it's 2-2 in the first leg. Sachin Dev Prasad is saying 1-0 to Real Madrid. What else we got here? We got Tony Cruz, PSG versus Real Madrid. Would love that. Sterling over KDB. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Odegaard, behave. Omari Stewart. Stone's been playing poor. Yeah, he has been playing poorly, but what I'm saying to Omario, you drop him and you mess his confidence up. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to reset. You don't want him to reset. He knows what he's been doing wrong. And he knows that there's scrutiny on him. So what he needs to do is to know and improve when he gets the opportunity to improve. And in a big Champions League game like this, it's the first leg. We could go and lose the first leg really bad and can't overturn it because of Stones. But I think Pep should go with him. And I've thought long and hard about it because I'm like the irrational Dom would say, yeah, get rid of him. Like the irrational Dom did say not to play Zach Steffen. That was me being irrational. Drop him because of what he did in the FA Cup semis, you know. But the rational thinking Dominic would be like, play him. Play him because you don't want to mess up his confidence, you know. He's still a part of the team. He has been good. Remember when Stones and Diaz was, playing and we weren't losing? How many games he went without a loss? So have we forgotten all of that? We should not forget these things. We shouldn't forget so quickly. Okay, so look. Tons of predictions, man. Drop your predictions here, guys. What we got here? Omari Sterling saying 2-1 to Chelsea. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Real Dev Prasad is saying Real versus Chelsea is like a chess game. I don't know how to play chess though. I never practice. I never learn. Cash Tube, I think they don't know KDB is back from injury. Yeah, maybe, man. So, guys, the way this thing is set up, right? The way this thing is set up is very difficult to predict. I don't know what to predict, though. On my initial prediction, I picked PSG to beat City and go on. And Chelsea, I never predicted to get to the semifinals. So I predicted Real Madrid to get to the final and lose to PSG. Am I going to stick with my original prediction? My original prediction is PSG, Real Madrid, right? And PSG to win. But, something, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is though. But something is telling me. Something's telling me City winning the Champions League. Something is telling me that. I don't know what it is, but something is telling me that. And I'm not even, you see me looking like this right now, I'm not even dreaming. Something tells me City are going to win the Champions League. Something is just telling me that. That's who I want to win the Champions League, but something is also telling me that. And the PSG prediction, it was made before I saw what they did against Real Madrid. Bam, bam. I felt good that I got my prediction right and all. But judging from what we saw, right? Judging from what we saw, PSG versus Bayern Munich, if Bayern Munich had Lewandowski, we wouldn't even be talking about PSG right now. We wouldn't. And I made that prediction because I made the prediction after Lewandowski got injured. You see what I mean? I made all that predictions after Lewandowski got injured. And then, judging from what I saw PSG did in those games, if it wasn't for Neymar and Mbappe and Bayern's defense being dog doo-doo, it would have been a different outcome. Are PSG going to really sit back against Man City? That's the thing. We haven't seen these two teams play for a while. Are they going to sit back against Man City? Now, PSG is not a sit-back type team. They take the game to you. City take the game to you. City are not a team that sit back either. This one is a very interesting one. This one is hard. This one is really, really hard, man. This one is very difficult. Do I take the approach where I predict PSG to win, wanting City to win, and then, yeah, if we lose, I'm like, I said so? Or am I going to have some goddamn balls and say, City win, and then if we lose, I'm like, okay, we lose, whatever, and take it on the chin? You know, do I take that approach? Which approach do I take? Which approach do I take? When you think about Mbappe, it's serious, man. Kylian Mbappe is on another level. You see what I mean? Could Ruben Diaz and Stones, or if it's Laporte, manage a Kylian Mbappe? Rodri, could they manage him? Could they manage Mbappe? Could they manage Neymar? Kyle Walker provides some hope for City because of his speed. He gets back. But over on the left side, if Pep plays Zinchenko, he could get taken advantage of. City gonna get an away goal. You think about De Bruyne's influence in the midfield. You think about Mahrez, Foden. City has to score. You know what I'm saying? City has to score against this PSG defense. City will get an away goal. This one is hard, man. This one is hard. This one is definitely hard. And it's not because I'm gonna have to make a change. I'm gonna have to make a change in terms of my prediction. I'm gonna have to make a change. I say City make the final. I say City make the final here. I'm gonna have to call it. Pochettino, sorry, bro. I think Pep takes City to their first ever Champions League final here. I'm gonna be brave and make the prediction. I'm gonna make the prediction. City makes the final. They make the final. Keylor Navas would be a busy man, but he's gonna get breached on a few occasions. I'm not going to do a score prediction. I don't even want to predict. Yeah, Dupe, I don't want to predict. Prime Prodigy, I know you don't like City. Pochettino has experience against City. How many times have he beaten City? Tell me. The Champions League quarterfinal, that's what you're talking about? What else? Talk to me. You see what I mean? You guys just like to talk. I'm predicting Man City to beat PSG. And this prediction is based on the way I saw PSG was so vulnerable against Bayern Munich, and it's because Bayern Munich did not have the personnel to punish PSG why they prevailed. But Bayern Munich did win the second leg. You see what I mean? And if you have a guy like Choupo-Moting, no disrespect, but if you have Choupo-Moting breaching the PSG defense twice, then you got a problem. Kimpembe is a rash player. Could see a penalty happening in the first leg. No Marquinhos in the first leg, maybe. Let's see if he'll make the cut this Wednesday. But I'm going to go for City. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going to pick City. And not because I'm not going with City because it's my team. I'm going to make that clear right now. I'm not going with City because it's my team. I'm going with Man City simply on merit. Simply on merit. Look at what they're doing in the league. Look at what PSG are doing over in the Farmers League. And I'm calling them a Farmers League. They might beat us. But it's just facts. It's a popular opinion. It is a popular opinion. So I'm picking Man City. Man City over PSG. And the fact that City has the advantage here, playing the first leg, and that does, I'm not saying that applies, but I think the two English clubs does have the advantage playing the first leg on the road, and it's up to them if they want to make use of that advantage. I'm going with Man City. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. Chelsea versus Real Madrid here. This is another hard one. I think this is the first time these two teams are like meeting in the Champions League or meeting in Europe for a very long time. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. Why did I even do this? Why did I do this? It's 2 hours and a half. Why did I do this? I'm glad I did, but I gotta go live tomorrow again, so I gotta wrap this up. Real Madrid versus Chelsea. I haven't been watching a lot of Real Madrid in their league, but during the Champions League, I have watched their games. I've been watching every game Chelsea play, every single game this season in the league. I watched them. Chelsea fans, I watch them. I probably watch more Chelsea game than some Chelsea fans. So, we know they were horrible on the Lampard, but they have improved on the Tuchel for sure. Not scoring a lot of goals, however, but not conceding a lot, unless you're West Brom. Boy, this one is difficult. This won't be a high scorer. This won't be a high score at all. God damn, this is hard. This is hard, man. Talk to me, guys. This is hard. Prime Prodigy say, Real Madrid has never beaten us, though. Look, I didn't predict Chelsea to get this far. I didn't predict them to get this far. And I know there's quality on the field. Hakim Ziyech, I didn't even mention him. Hakim Ziyech, Pulisic, Werner, Havertz, Mount. Monk might be the talisman here. You know. Prime Prodigy saying probably 2-0 to Chelsea over both legs. Look. Typical Liverpool fan says you never know it, Real Madrid. They're kings of this competition. Look here. I would have to doubt Chelsea again. I might look like the bad guy here. I doubted them against Atleti. I doubted them against Porto. I'm going to have to do it again. And it goes, look at the Porto game too. Chelsea lost. Do I have an argument there? Yes, I do have an argument. You lost the game. You lost the game. Real Madrid look a bit more assured now with a few players coming back from injury. Chelsea, they still have some selection issues, a conundrum, who to play, who not to play. Werner's been missing sitters. I'm going to have to say Real Madrid. Real Madrid goes through. It's going to be a Madrid City final. I'm going to make the call. That's my prediction across two legs. And I'm not changing. I'm not changing them again. Not even going into the second leg. I can't change them. For the final, we'll do this again. We'll talk again. We'll do a live stream again. And we'll discuss whoever makes it to the final. You guys could say, yeah, Dom, you messed up with your semifinal picks. Yeah, whatever. You know, you got both of them wrong. That's fine. But we're only doing an assessment. We're doing a prediction. And I'm going for Man City, Real Madrid final. Man City versus Real Madrid. Let me know your thoughts, guys. If you agree, you don't. If you disagree. If you agree or don't, it's fine. You know, it's just my opinion. Just like how you're sharing your opinion right now. So, JaVale Harris saying, Mason Lampard gonna prove everyone wrong. Prime Prodigy saying, referee might screw us over. Man, I'll never forget 2009. Errol Brown is saying, you're making this hard, Dom. City Real. City win all. Look. Let me drink some water here. Refreshing. Aquafina. City Real Madrid final. I'm final on that. Guys, if you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Okay, we almost at 100 thumbs up. Do appreciate everybody who joined me on today's live stream. I went live earlier to talk about the Carabao Cup. And we will be live again tomorrow to do the roundup of the Premier League. And we talk a bit about the Carabao Cup as well. We talk a little bit about the Champions League, where I will touch some more on my, predictions and all of that. People will have questions. I will be live tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So if you love live stream, this will be it for you. This will be it. You know what I mean? I'll be live every day. Maybe I'll take Thursday off, but I'll be back on Friday. So a lot of live streams in 2021. That's my promise, and I'm going to fulfill the promise. Not a lot of videos, because the videos, they take a lot of time to edit, and I don't have a lot of time. You see what I mean? I am dropping little series in between there. So guys, make sure you go check out the series. Check out the YouTube shorts. I'm doing the jersey series. I have a jersey video on Real Madrid coming. I have one on who else did I have one on? I think I have one on Real Madrid, and there's Barcelona coming as well. And there's a few more coming. Just know that. Arsenal's coming. There's a few more. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them coming. So those are pre-recorded, and I'm just editing them right now. There's an episode of Overrated or Underrated coming as well. Just have to edit that. And yeah. So look, Prime Prodigy is saying fair enough, because it's a difficult call, to be honest. YSN King 123. What you think about the Europa League? The Europa League. The Europa League. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that briefly before I call it a day. The Europa League. We have the Europa League semifinal, where I am not doing one of these for that. So, like, what you think about the Europa League, right? Man United versus Roma. I think United are going to make the final. Sorry, Roma, but this is where it ends for you. There could also be a situation where United blow this. You see what I'm saying? There could be a situation they blow the damn thing and Roma make the final. Of course. So, Thriller is saying more Dominic Rich FC content. Of course that's coming. Of course. So, Thriller, Prime Prodigy, wait. So, you have to give a score prediction if you're making such bloody call. Oh, you're talking about score. Oh, maybe not me. Look, I have. What are you saying? I have to make score predictions. I'm not making score predictions right now. I'm not making score predictions. I'm just predicting who's gonna win. I don't, but I do make score predictions for the Premier League matches. But do you really want me to make score predictions? Because I'm very good with making score predict. I almost got that West Brom Villa one right. Freaking West Brom gonna mess up in the last freaking end of the game there. Like, you had the game to win 2-1 West Brom and you screwed it up. But Villarreal versus Arsenal, guys. I think it's gonna be a Villarreal Manchester United final. Villarreal takes it all. That's my Europa League prediction. Unai Emery is the king of that competition. He's going to win it all. But guys, it's 8 o'clock my time. I got to get up early, 4:45 a.m. to go to work. And I got to go live again tomorrow. So I got to save the voice. I got to spend a little time with the wife as well. I spent a lot of time with you guys today. Over 3 hours, almost 4 hours. And, I'm going to call it a day right now. So it's been fun. I wanted to do this, and I planned it, and I made it happen, and I appreciate everybody who came on the journey with me. So remember, guys, tomorrow we will be live. We will be live. Let me just show you what's going to happen in terms of the upcoming live streams, guys. We have upcoming live streams. Look, we have upcoming live streams. Let's just take a look at this. Let's take a look at what's going on. Just YouTube search Dominic Rich FC, guys. And this is the live stream that's going on right now. This is my page, nice handsome face there. This is the page. We have League Cup and Week 33 roundup coming up tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. after tomorrow's game. I think it's Leicester playing tomorrow. We're gonna go live after that game, and we're gonna talk about those matches for maybe about another 2 hours tomorrow. See, I put in the boy Ryan Mason on the thumbnail, Carabao Cup trophy and all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put a lot of effort into this thing, okay? You guys show up and show the thing some goddamn love. And set a reminder. Receive a reminder when this event is scheduled to start. So hit the reminder, okay? Hit the reminder. This is the live stream we did early on today. City, Carabao Cup final against, Tottenham there. And we have the other videos and things, We look, schedule for Wednesday. Phil Foden and Mbappe schedule for Wednesday. The post-match, and the watch-along schedule for Tuesday. It's right there. A lot of content. You search for me, you get content non-stop. You see the gaming content there? Dominic Rich Gaming. Make sure you go subscribe to that channel, guys. We've been having a lot of fun over there. Go subscribe to it. If you take a look at the channel right there, you could see we just hit 500 subs over there. The thing is set up nice. Quality thumbnails for every single, stream. You could see that. Come on, man. It's all about presentation. It's all about, look at that, man. That's all about effort. Okay? So, look. Guys, once again, I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate everybody who stuck around. Appreciate everybody who dropped predictions, everything. Thanks again, Julian. Appreciate that. And we will be back tomorrow. So let me save the voice. And you guys have a good rest of your day. All right? So from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for watching another one. I like to say, until next time. Peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.